Hello?
Hello?
Oh, my mic was off.
No!
I'm sitting here going, hello, hello,
Hello?
hello.
Ghost is loud. Alright, I'll
I'm
turn him down a
loud,
little bit.
apparently. Okay.
How is that?
How is that?
Turned him down
Am
a little
I
bit.
at a better volume? Better volume.
Hey, Squiggy!
What's up, dude?
Hey. How's it going? Need other people to also talk. There you go. Flutter's
Okay.
a tad loud too. There you go.
I'm loud.
Maybe you're just
Turn me
quiet.
down.
Alright, I turned
Maybe you're
everybody
just
down
quiet
a little
on your
bit.
stream.
There we go.
Yeah, sorry, redacted. Kalia's not here yet, no. We are still eagerly awaiting his arrival. Jinto, how's it going?
Aw, Flanger, that
What's
was
up,
nice of you.
Jinto?
Thank you.
Hey, Flanger.
Yeah, thanks everybody. Flanger, Amaya,
Yeah, what's up, Flanger?
Jinso, Flutter, Ghost Pips, and Lenny.
We love you, Wolf. Squiggy!
Yes.
I just like saying Squiggy. I'm sorry, Lenny. It's still sticking all these years later. You're my
Hey,
Squiggy no
Dents.
matter what.
How's it going, man?
Thank you, Megan.
Ready to save the world this session? They gotta save themselves first.
Oh my gosh.
They ended on
Hey,
a little
Dents.
bit of a cliffhanger.
I mean,
And it was
little bit, okay.
every dungeon master's dream when Wolf logged in to Roll20, looked at the map and said, everything seems to be in order here. Oh my god, what's this? Oh, see, that's what the S stands for? Yeah.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing well. How are you doing, Wolf?
Yeah, doing okay. My first
Good. And Flutter?
proper week back, so
I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
Living the life, you know?
Nice.
Planning things. We're gonna live life better this
Planning
year.
things.
That's the plan.
Oh, are we?
This is our first stream. Wait, is this our first stream?
yeah.
This is
This is
our
our first
first
stream
D&D
of the new
stream
year.
of the new year. Yeah. Yep.
Amazing. This is
We
gonna be a
went
good
on
year,
a-
you guys.
Yes, it is. We went on a little hiatus over the holidays, and we're back for more shenanigans.
Yeah, no D&D for
Um,
2 weeks.
No D&D for 2 weeks makes Jack a dull boy.
I was like trying to like think about what was happening in this part of the game, and I was like, oh yeah, we just happened upon a giant creature, and we're all halfway to death already.
Yeah,
Cool.
That's right.
it'll be fine, I'm sure.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, welcome in, everybody. This is the Winds of Chaos, our 5-year-long level 1 to 20 D&D campaign. We started all the way at level 1 on, I believe, it was December 23rd of,
2020.
I want to say 2021?
2021, I guess. No, 2020.
Was it 2020? It was 2020.
Yeah, 5 years this year. Yeah.
Because it was right at the end
Right
of
at
the
the end of
the pandemic.
That's
yeah,
wild.
we started this up. Yep.
Right before it. Or right at the end of it.
Which
yeah.
simultaneously was so long ago, and yet also feels like last week,
hmm
and yet also feels like a dream from another life.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And our wonderful adventurers are now at level 20. They have achieved the pinnacle.
Or something.
They have come into their own.
Or we have achieved a certain death. Boom, 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 boom.
Or a certain death. Yeah, it could all come crashing down now. It could all end in a very short and violent way right now. Yeah, this is awesome. Well, thank you everybody for showing up. Thank you everyone in chat for hanging out. Okay, now where were we from last session? Collected some loot, got some XP, something ominous. Oh yeah, we were about to literally explode.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
that's pretty much where we are. All right. So I have some, before we get things underway, I have some thank yous to distribute to the community. In the meantime, if you would kindly answer the roleplay warm-up question of the day. I think it's WOCQOTD. Is that right? Who is an NPC that has most surprised your character in this campaign? And we, our heroes here, before we broke up for the holiday break, learned that one of their longtime allies and a patron in a way, who has supported them throughout this campaign, has turned out to have been working for the wrong side the whole time.
Oh, Seamas, how could you? How could you,
Seamas? And in fact, the kind and gentle King of Cormantia has for some reason and somehow, it's not entirely clear, been using our heroes and their adventures and their exploits towards.
He's been doing it for longer than we want to
end.
think, too. I bet.
It's been the long con. It has been very, very long con.
Since What's Her Nuts was his chick, and she was a bad person, and we should have seen it.
Oh, hey, Collie.
Oh, hello, Collie.
Sorry.
Welcome in.
We were just talking about Seamus's betrayal.
Yeah.
This is not going to help Mazra's trust issues.
So, yeah, I just triggered the question of the day. We'll say thank yous. We'll start with the question of the day, and then Collie Flumps. I know that you hurried to get here as soon as you could. But you know, maybe this buys you a little time. You know, take your time. Get yourself put together after your long day of work. You know, working hard to help the youths. And then we'll get comfy cozy settled in a moment. But until then, some thank yous to members of the community. First of all, thank you to everybody who participated in our Ko-fi campaign over the last couple of years. We used the revenue from the Ko-fi subscriptions to pay for our Roll20 subscription, other subscription services, assets for the game, artwork commissions, including the animated pixel art sprites that you see on your screen for our lovely player characters here. So thank you everybody who supported us with that. Although the Ko-fi membership has ended, we're no longer collecting money from that because we're winding down the campaign and we don't want to end up with extra. If you were a contributor, you got for each month of contribution a major monster mutation, a wild magic surge, a custom magic item, or a custom NPC to appear in the campaign. And so if that's you, if you're one of our contributors who were so generous in supporting us over the last couple of years, please make sure that you spend them because the campaign's about to end. And
you know, or don't if you don't want to.
Everybody gets their rewards, especially that major monster mutation. Now would be a great time. Hint, hint, hint. To use that major monster mutation. Second thank you is to our resident rules lawyers, Starborn Striker in the chat right now, as well as Bow the Distance when they're able to make it to a session. They help us with looking up rules if things are unclear. You know, D&D has a lot of rules attached to it, and sometimes those rules fit together like basically two jigsaw puzzle pieces from different puzzles. And so Megan and Bo are super helpful to us in, looking up rules, looking up what Jeremy Crawford has said about those rules when he's needed to clarify them, while we continue to play the game, so that we can focus. We can not do what everybody who's ever played a tabletop version of D&D has done, and play grinds to a screeching halt, and you spend the next half hour flipping through rulebooks trying to figure things out.
Yeah.
Megan and Bo really, really, really help us with that. So thank you so much. Third thank you is to Final Stencil, who helps us to organize the bits redeems. You can use your bits to influence the course of the game by causing a minor monster mutation, a major monster mutation, a wild magic surge. You can make Kiona wild magic surge, or I think you can even make Foodle wild magic surge. I think he has a couple
Kiona leaves left, I think.
that
Yeah.
he can
yes.
that he can smoke.
Yes, he does. Monka ass.
Yeah. So Vinyl Stencil helps us to keep those organized. Thank you so much. Maya, just reminding you that with your 300 bits that you very generously contributed earlier during the hype train, you can give the players a mundane, non-magical item. So a length of rope that they can use to climb a cliff, or things like that. Something that might come in handy, that they might just happen to stumble upon. And the final thank you is to all of you in chat for hanging out with us, for chilling with us, for being just lovely people and one of the best D&D communities around. So thank you very, very much to all of you. Our roleplay warm-up question of the day is, who is an NPC that has most surprised your characters in their campaign?
We are
so
really
think about
good at
your
hanging
character
ourselves
and
with the
their,
rope we're given, Squiggy.
Yeah. Yep. Which is a little bit of what today's episode is all about.
Yeah, we definitely did this to ourselves.
Yeah.
We're fucked right now because of our own problems.
Yeah. So, thinking of your D&D or other TTRPG characters of your choice, thinking about the campaign that they appeared in. What is an NPC from that campaign that kind of surprised them the most, in a good or a bad way? Megan says Ephema is most surprised by Callum, such a troubled snail. Callum, the snail, who has a little bit of a bad attitude, which, in a little bit of dramatic irony, everybody in the audience knows, but nobody within the campaign knows that he is actually like a secret agent who has been polymorphed in order to spy on Ephema, and he's begging to be recalled. He's begging to get out of his snail form, and his whatever shadowy organization has him collecting information on Ephema. They won't let him break cover. In the first campaign I played with Rai, I put my backstory of my character, that my character had a sister who he was trying to find and rescue, and he made her one of the big bads. Hell yes. I love that. I love that so much. Leaf, literally, when Lilu first met him, bar glasses were inexplicably hurled in her direction. Oh no. Now is the time to push the Ko-fi extra hard so you can buy flights for everyone to meet up in person for the final episode.
Oh my gosh.
Final session of Winds of Chaos is at my house.
Oh, that'd be so cool. Can you guys imagine?
That would rock, honestly.
That would be so
that would be
cool.
really fucking cool.
Megan's in chat right now like, wait, what?
Be like the end of a certain show that just happened recently when they all like put their book away.
Just to be clear, bits get you Wild Magic Surge for Kiona or some Leaf for Foodle. Yeah, that's the 800 bit redeem.
Yeah, it's Foodle has a
Wild
special
Magic Surge.
leaf
but
that
Foodle
he got
has an
from a
opportunity
Kiona
to.
plant. Yes, that will give him a wild magic surge. So that's why Foodle can also have the surge.
Yeah. I think a person who surprised everyone was Bartholomew when she popped up for April Fools. That was hilarious. I had so much
good.
fun so much fun with that session.
Yeah, that was such a blast.
Well, they all know where we live. That is true. Wolf, have you been here?
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean, not
you
to
have.
your new house.
Yes,
but
you
your old
have.
house.
Not to my new house, but my old house. Yeah, that's right. You have. Since I can't answer, let me show you my latest idea here. Warforged plus Last of Us, Cordyceps fungus, robot zombie. Wake up in the processors, but unable to control their bodies. Now begging adventurers inside an abandoned factory to kill them while apologizing for trying to kill the party. Yikes. Yikes.
That's such a fun idea.
That's a fun idea. That sounds a lot like the...
Redacted was calling them Spore Forged.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Who were the ones like Winifred's? They're not called Warforged because that's another
Right.
thing. Ironforged, that's what it was. The
I think they're
Ironforged from this
Ironforged, yeah.
campaign,
Mm-hmm.
where Winifred the Wrathful and her Forge of Wrath, basically.
What a pain in the ass those guys were.
Yeah.
Healed
Immune
with
to
like
fire.
fire damage.
Yeah.
Bastards.
If only
Yeah, that was
you
so
had
funny.
a wand of lightning bolts the whole time.
Yeah, if only. If only.
I think that was before I could change my spell. I think that's the reason I took the way to change my spell type
Oh, that's smart.
It could be.
thing.
It could be.
Because I was like, I'm useless here. I can do nothing because all of my stuff is fire.
Yeah.
Man, sorcerers.
I
are so
remember
cool.
that day because that was the day that Fudo went in shooting too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah. I love Poodle for that.
I remember that battle very clearly, actually.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah, that's right. Pew 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 pew.
That's right.
All right. Well, my friends, let's hear our players' response to the question of the day. Who is an NPC that most surprised your character in this campaign? I'll start with Mazra.
I don't know for sure. Maybe someone like Findleby, because she did not expect him to be that way after how they first met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, nah, he's just kind of a chill dude.
Yeah.
That's like session 2 or 3, hey?
Yeah.
That was session 2, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. It was certainly Adventure 2.
Because I think it's the one that we were
Whether-
missing.
yeah.
We have like
Yeah.
all of our episodes except those first few.
Yeah.
The first or the second one, right? That was it.
Yeah. Something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, we got like our first magic item, the eye
The one
patch. Remember
the
that?
one where the door kicked in, all of that stuff that happened in that
Yeah.
episode.
That was
Oh,
where
yeah.
the
You had-
that
cannibal
was the one
Foodle
we
was
lost. It was
established.
so sad.
Cannibal
Yes,
Foodle.
that's
Yeah,
right.
Foodle
That
a
was the
cannibal
one we
was established
lost.
in that episode.
That
Yeah.
was like a huge episode too.
Yeah.
I think it was
yeah.
like episode 3 or 4. Like it was so early on. Like that was.
Yeah. It was
Ooh.
so early.
That was so
I
fun.
just love Foodle trying to ad lib, like improv some sort of intimidation. Like we've killed your friends and we're eating them. And if you don't want to get eaten,
We're
Baby
gonna
Sonic
eat you
one.
too.
This was his first
Yeah.
his first few forays into his D&D campaign. He's never played before.
yeah.
Lump's just
That was
figuring
so
it out.
good.
I'm gonna eat you.
Golden.
That was so good.
It was the
That
best
so
day
good.
ever.
Murder
I
hobo
need some-
in record time, session number 2. He's like, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's such a good one. Because it was like a real pitched battle between Findlebeak and his pirates and the party. And you know, when someone threatened poor Tinkerbell, he was like, all right, we're done here.
Yeah.
You can go on your way. You're free to go.
Right,
I
that was
remember
the
it was,
moment
like,
that
hinted
Kiona
at that
also
she was
stabbed
pregnant.
Tinkerbell and thought she
Mhm.
and didn't know she was pregnant. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Kiona almost killing the unborn
Crazy.
child. That was
God, we got the trauma in early, all right?
yeah.
Mazra lost her dad and her arm on like the
did.
first day.
I did make a choice with this campaign because everybody makes, myself included, although I've moved away from that lately because things that you do over and over again get old, but like everyone loves to throw in like the traumatic backstory for their RPG characters. And I made a conscious choice that, no, your characters all had a normal, well-adjusted upbringing. As far as you know, Kiona did not, but she didn't know that.
She didn't know.
Because their
Yeah.
memories were altered.
Right.
But, no, you all had a normal, perfectly fine upbringing. Not perfect, but not traumatic or terrible. And the trauma comes from what happens to you in, like, session 1, right?
Yeah.
It was kind of is a little bit different.
I love that.
What about
Good stuff is what happens in the campaign, not before it. That's my opinion.
Yeah,
Indeed.
yeah, that was the idea. What about Foodle? Who's an NPC that surprised Foodle the most in this campaign?
I think there is no question about this at all. As I was leaving work, I saw like the message popped up on my phone. I was like, "Oh, I'll think about it," but I think I know exactly who it is. And I've thought about it, and it is King Seamas. Foodle thought for sure. Foodle was, he thought he was a good guy. I mean, who knows, right? I mean, still we don't know for sure because he could be mind controlled. He could, I don't know. But like, man, what King Seamus is doing has shocked Foodle to the core. He didn't. He never would have expected this.
For
So,
sure.
anyway.
Yeah.
That's Foodle.
All right, Kiona.
Well, I mean, Seamus is the biggest one for sure, but I also think that news of Fielding betraying them kind of shocked her because Fielding saved her life back in the place that they had that encounter with her. And she knew that she was on her own agenda, but she didn't think she was against them.
Yep.
And that did definitely shake Kiona a bit. She's a little bit upset by that revelation for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously King Seamus is the biggest one, but like that
But
feels
also,
personal from Fielding.
Yeah. Also, something to consider with Fielding too is that she went with you to collect that red lacquer
the thing,
box.
the reliquary. Yeah.
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 And then she kind of took it away,
Fuck
and
off
you had
with
no
it.
idea what she ever did with it.
Yeah.
And even
And now
if
here we are.
she wasn't even if she wasn't running the long con, that a lot of those Quori era artifacts that get put in those have a habit of corrupting people,
Right.
to the
Yeah.
cause of the
Yep.
Dreaming Dark and whatnot. So yeah,
Yeah, that should
maybe
Kiona.
that's Fielding's story. Don't know.
We don't know.
Mazra
but,
doesn't bet
but,
on it.
Yeah. No, Mazra, I know that would not even, like, Mazra would be like, Psh, I knew.
I told you.
But,
I
right. She'd be like, I told you so, right? Yeah. But that's why Kiona hasn't said anything to Mazra about it, because...
Dude,
she's
like in my opinion, magic users in D&D, like proper like casters in D&D, need to have a little bit of an edge to them. Like these are people who are in possession of reality altering powers, some of them.
Right.
And that's
you
gotta
don't just twiddle your
that's
thumbs when you
gotta
have that kind of thing.
mess with your that's gotta mess with your moral compass at least a little bit, right?
For sure. It has messed with Kiona's along the way.
Yep.
So yeah,
there was a lot of talk all throughout this campaign about whether BBEG Kiona was going to be a thing.
Yeah, and it could have turned out that way.
Yep.
It could have. There were
I was ready for
several
it.
times
I was
in
ready
this
for it to
story.
turn out. Flutter and I never talked about it, but I was ready for it, just in case for
There
her
were
to come to
several
me.
times where it could have
say,
gone, and I'd have been
actually,
like,
yeah.
I feel real dark about this right now. I think this is the
Yeah.
way that we need to go in this
Mhm.
because
Mhm.
this has been a turning point. But always, Mazra and Foodle have been there. Foodle especially. Foodle accompanying
Aw.
Kiona after Mazra eats her horse's heart and sits and makes soup for her and stays up with her all night to reassure her and make sure she's okay. You know, like that the kind of stuff where you can't get a PPEG when there are people that care that much around. Like that's just
Yeah.
I think that's how that works. So
Mhm.
if you guys weren't there, Kiona would have totally turned. That's
Okay. Well, who wants to give us a recap of maybe the last couple sessions?
oh god. Oh god.
Perhaps starting with our departure from Dal Kalash up till now, just because it's been a while.
We left with Typhon, our favorite captain, who we allowed to have a secret smuggling ops in our city, essentially, in repayment.
Okay.
On his ship.
For him taking you aboard his ship, yeah.
For him taking us to a dangerous place. We had to fight two ships, well, three, and we fucked up two of the ships, and then we ran away from the third one. And we landed in Gorpuk, where we found, through a series of unfortunate events, found Tree Root and whatever was left of the Silk Robe, and they led us to where the operation...
What happened to them?
I'm sorry. Oh, they were taken down by King Seamas and the armies of Lysantia, who have occupied the city.
Yep.
And they've gone into hiding. And Tree Root is not doing well. We don't like that. And he led us to a sanctum that they had hidden underneath where the Silk Robe Collective used to live. And once there, we battled with our old friend, Arusian. Was it Arusian?
Nope.
Am I calling the wrong name? I'm calling the wrong name.
Yep.
Sorry.
Calder.
I have Calder. That's the one. And there were many moments of, are we gonna die? Food went down, for sure. I thought he was gonna die.
So Calder, of course, he was a paladin of the Knights Radiant and the acting high priest. He took over as high priest of the Temple of Light in Corbantia's capital after you arrested Matilda.
Right.
And then he turned out to be working for the bad guys. He had one of those...
They were all working for the bad... Everybody in Lysantia, we should have stayed in Lysantia. We'd have fucking sniffed them out by now.
Yeah, apparently, jeez. My God.
They're all in Lysantia.
These fuckers.
Well, we took that motherfucker down finally, but then we got sucked up into a portal that was created by taking him down into a place that seems to be somewhere in between, underneath the city of Lysantia, with a giant spell marker, like a big sigil drawn underneath it, like a big spell that's about to be ready. And then this giant, terrifying creature appeared next to us. So we're fine. It's fine.
Yeah, so like, if you imagine you're playing version 1.0 Skyrim, and you accidentally clip through the ground, and you're like falling and falling and falling, and you look up and you can see the world like above you. It's like you can see through the ground to the world above you, and it's like you're looking at the underside of the city of Lysantia while you're in this strange dimensional space. You can see like the whole underside of the city has been etched out into a massive spell sigil of some kind. something Wolf will know I borrowed from Full Metal Alchemist, where
Oh yeah.
the whole country had been drawn into like a spell array to cast like a massive spell. Is basically what's happening here.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we're attempting to figure out how to save everybody, I guess.
Mhm.
That's what's happening. We're
Yeah.
we're
No
figuring
pressure,
out
right?
to not die also because the spell slots are low and health is also low. So
Yeah.
We're in trouble.
Yeah.
Ghost, I have a question because it's been a bit since we played, and I'm looking at my notes, and it
Mhm.
says that under the tower, like Flutter was saying, right? We found this teleportation circle that took us under the tower, and I have in my notes, and I have no idea why. So maybe this is just wrong. I don't know why
Yeah.
I have this
Yeah,
in my
yeah,
notes.
yeah.
It says to the astral observatory,
Yes.
but I don't. Is that okay? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So that's not incorrect. All right.
Yeah. So, the Silk Robe Collective's tower, which has been torn down, is similar to the Wayfarer's tower that was in the Moon Goddess's temple that you visited, where
Right,
it's
right.
like underground in an inverted upside down kind of extraplanar space.
Yeah. Okay.
And of course, this is how in this world astral observatories work. If you want to do like proper observation of the astral plane, you got to go upside down and underground.
Yeah. That's awesome.
You visited, I believe, in session number 5, a similar space underneath
Fiona's farm.
Fiona's ranch. Yep.
The underfarm.
The undercroft. Yep.
Yeah.
where it was essentially one floor of a dungeon repeated, because the way I was designing dungeons in Roll20 was so complicated at the time that I was like, I'm just gonna mirror this.
Which is brilliant, and it was super fun.
No, honestly,
so-
it worked
was so
really
good.
well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Worked really well for the situation at hand, honestly.
Yeah.
It was
Oh, yeah,
so
good.
creepy, and it's allowed me to explore more like weird eldritch, like Lovecraftian kind of dimensional what's-its since then. So it worked out. Sometimes a bit of laziness works out, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, I love that. That's so cool.
All right. And with that, inside this extraplanar space of sort of floating debris, ruins of a long lost civilization, whether that civilization was from your plane or another plane of existence, you don't know. But while you were gazing up and taking in the reality that King Seamas, or whomever he has associated himself with, has drawn a massive spell circle all the way beneath and all the way around Lysantia. I almost got it confused myself. All the way beneath and around Lysantia to cast some kind of spell. You do not know what that spell is. A massive, overwhelming, baleful, intimidating presence made itself known to you. And if Woof, you will kindly switch to Roll20, we can start with the battle that we left off with.
Oh god.
Yeah, this is rough.
Okay, and Wolf, I don't know if you can scroll down a little bit, but all your PCs are down at the bottom. We are going to, let me grab the boss sheet for this guy. We are going to start with initiative.
Oh God.
I was really hoping this guy was some weird, like, in-between soul that wasn't going to fight with us, but okay, cool.
I was really hoping too. Oh, you and me both.
There goes my bad initiative, as usual.
Oh my
Here's
gosh.
Poodle's fake initiative.
Oh
Well,
my god, I'm
Kiana-
glad that's your fake initiative.
Yeah, really.
What's up, Ghost Pepper?
Kiona, owing to the fact that you are bonded with Akorai and you have learned a lot about Adelotti and the
Ooh.
nature of her being, you know that the Korai cannot actually physically exist for extended periods of time in the material plane, which is why they take hosts. And so the good news is that this being of awesome power is in fact, as you described it, some sort of weird in-between being. The bad news is that you guys are in the weird in-between.
Right.
With it.
Right.
So you're... so
Okay.
I'm in danger.
Well,
Yeah.
is Cormier... Okay, so how far away is the city of Lysantia above us? Is it a place that I could target with any spell?
Oh,
Suck it back into reality.
good question. You can always
I'm just
try.
curious.
You do. You have no way of knowing. You have no way of knowing unless you try.
Okay. Well, you guys, I might have a backup plan if we need it, but that's that's all I can
All
tell
right.
you.
All right. Hell yeah. So, this being, which, you know, I grabbed this token off of Roll20, but I want you to imagine that this has 6 eyes instead of 2. And the eyes are arranged into that 3x3 constellation, the hexarchy that you have been sort of following this whole campaign.
Oh, does it look like the guy in the crystal? Ah, I've been wanting to get back at him for a while.
It does look like him. It is not
But
him.
also, it's not him.
Yeah, but also it's not him. It is going to... It is going to weave a spell, and you see the stars within the shadowy void-like expanse inside of its sort of cloudy robe-like exterior. These robes of nebulous clouds sort of pouring down off of it and dissipating. Inside the void within it, the stars begin to turn and rotate, and it is going to cast Eye Bite on you. I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
I refused.
What?
Well, what if I don't wanna?
Sorry,
Natural
one
20,
creature.
baby!
Nice.
No. Sorry.
Can that count for 2 of us?
No. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I asked for everybody to roll. It is in fact only one person who rolls.
Well, I rolled a nat 20, so...
And because I want to
Giona.
and because I want to honor that while also not making it too cheesy, I'm gonna roll randomly for who it targets.
Oh my gosh.
It rolls a 3, which if I look according to your order on the Roll20 menu, Mazra would be 1,
It's
Poodle would be
me!
2, Kiona would be 3.
It's
Now, now I have
Is 20 enough?
news for you. A 20 does not succeed.
Does a 23
Are you
succeed?
kidding me?
With
Does a
Mazra's
23
aura.
succeed?
But it's a nat 20!
Ghost Pepper.
A
Well, nat 20s
23.
don't matter on a save.
A 23
it would be
does
a
not
23.
succeed.
Dang.
A 23
Oh.
does not succeed.
Can I? Okay. Ben Luck, roll a d4. That's
Okay.
2 sorcery points plus. Yes, I rolled a 4. 27.
Holy
A
shit.
27 does succeed.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah, baby!
That's crazy.
I am really low on sorcery points, though, you guys.
This spell is a save or die spell, so there is no effect on you.
You Fiona's like screaming at it in her head. her and Adelante are simultaneously screaming at it.
this thing's immense psionic willpower reaches. No, it's not literally die. No. Reaches out to you. And it attempts to dominate your mind and overwhelm your mind with its psionic powers. But Adelante...
Wait, that's what it did. Okay, what you just did. Oh, you're not doing a new spell. I'm sorry.
No. Adelante resists. Adelante comes to your defense and helps you to ward it off. And the Quori recoils slightly in surprise, and all 6 of its eyes focus on you, Kiona, as it realizes that you are carrying a Quori rebel within you. What it identifies as a rebel. That is going to be its turn.
Kalishtar? A Kalishtar, I think, identifies as a rebel.
Kalishtar, but that's a new term. Actually, no.
Okay.
We talked about how no, never mind.
They've
stand
existed
corrected.
before, right?
They have existed before.
Before we
You're right.
go, how tall is this thing?
Like 100 feet tall. It's like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Dang it! Oh.
I just rewatched Ghostbusters.
Don't cross the streams!
Oh god, maybe we should.
All right, Foodle.
I mean, Foodle is gonna turn to you guys. You guys have probably very rarely seen Foodle this serious. He turns to you, Kiona, and he like tugs at your arm, Mazra, and he says, "The two of you, get out of here." And Foodle is going to start attacking this creature because that's all he can do. Let's get a shot going. Are we going to use sharpshooter? Oh god, I don't know. Does he have a bonus action? Yeah, he's going to bonus action second wind. I don't know if it'll matter, but...
Oh, we're leading with the second wind.
Oh my god! Thank the
nice.
Lord Almighty. That's the first time I've rolled it. Oh my god.
So good.
Oh, all right. Well, we might survive this round. We'll see. 27.
This round.
Okay. Yeah. Well, might. Okay. So Foodle's going to start attacking. We're going to do sharpshooter because why wouldn't we? We're not at advantage, right? Okay. Good. Oh god, that's probably not going to hit. 21 to hit. Maybe?
21 will hit.
Oh, thank God.
And therefore, logically, a 22 would hit as well.
Okay. Do I want to use superiority dice? Let's do... Yeah, probably not. Let's do Distracting Strike. So whoever attacks... I don't think it adds to the damage, does it? Oh, it does. Okay, hold on. Let me spend the thing. Boop. And then... Where is it? There we go. So a little bit of extra damage.
Okay.
And whoever attacks it other than Foodle next has advantage on their attack.
Okay.
I sort of distract it.
Well, I have a
giving
question.
my
Well,
allies
whenever.
an opening.
Sorry, Glenn.
Okay.
Collie,
And
is that
then
your turn? Okay.
no,
Go
Foodle
ahead.
is probably gonna. I'm guessing Foodle's gonna not survive this round. So Foodle's gonna action surge, and he is going to use his last fighting surge, which is this thing. And if he hits, he scores a critical hit.
Okay.
So we're gonna attack 3 more times. 2, 3. Oh, and are we doing sharpshooter? Yeah, fuck it. Here we go. And we're gonna try to turn that 17. The 12 is fuck the 12.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to turn that 17, which is a probable miss, into a hit. So this does not add to the damage. Where's my? There we go. Okay, nice. All right.
Okay.
For 26
So
to hit.
that's 2 hits, and they're both crits. If I'm not mistaken.
They are, yeah. Yes, that is correct. We're also going to crit with Colossus Slayer, which is why I saved it, of course. So it's 9 damage. Anyway.
Yep.
And, okay, so 9 plus, what is the crit here? It's 10 plus a d10. Hold on, let me roll another d10 for you. So 17 plus 21.
Okay.
And then I think we'll use the Piercer feat to re-roll that 18. Okay, so 22.
Yep.
So, and then another d10 plus 10. Where is it? Did it roll it? I don't think it rolled anything. There we go. Okay, so 17. All right, let me do the math for you. Sorry. Oh, it rolled twice, of course. Ignore that 5.
Only do the math on that second attack because I already plugged in the damage from the first.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's 22 plus 17.
22 and 17.
And did you did the 9 from Colossus Slayer?
And 9.
Okay.
Unless you folded
Perfect.
that into another number. No, I did not.
I did not. No.
Okay.
That is everything that Foodle has got. He's got movement, but oh god. I mean,
Handy feature of Roll20, if you put their HP in the circles, is if you just click that circle and do like minus 21, then it'll just subtract 21 from the total that's in that circle. So
that's so nice.
you don't need to add up numbers. You can take them in their distinct packets.
Yeah, it's amazing. That's Foodle.
Okay.
And he's like, get out of here.
Legendary. As a legendary action, the stars flash within the void
Counterspell level
of this thing's
5.
being. It is not a spell.
Okay. Look.
You can keep your counter spell. That's fair. You feel, Kiona, a distinct thrum in your chest. At this time, it feels like a railroad spike is being driven
Ooh.
through your chest.
Oh, we don't like that.
And as well as in one ear and out the other, like through your head. As all of you perceive reality rippling and altering around you. Kiona, you hear Adelotti positively vibrate in your noggin, in your skull, with panic as she realizes, oh my, we're inside this thing's dream.
How do we get
As a
out?
legendary art action, the I don't know. We pinch it and hope it wakes up.
Well, let's try pinching it as hard as we can then.
Foodle's over here like blasting away.
Blam, blam, blam.
All right.
Can't pinch any harder.
So here's what's going to happen. The Korai Archon shifts the dream to a new dreamscape, forcing one member of the party to immediately make a DC. Oh, I'm not going to say what the DC is. A saving throw.
Oh,
This
God.
saving throw cannot be influenced, and this is a random roll for who rolls this and what saving throw they have to roll. So it's completely random, kind of like the Wild Magic Surge table. This saving throw cannot be influenced by spells, abilities, or features. And I will say this because you have Adelotti in your head who can feel these things out, except for those created by a Wild Magic Sorcerer.
Oh,
If
okay.
the PC fails the saving throw, the Archon gains resistance to all damage until the end of its next turn, has advantage on all attacks and saving throws, and all PCs have disadvantage on saving throws against damaging effects. So basically, there's like a mega buff that can come in here, and
Oh, God.
one of you needs to roll a saving throw to resist it. I am
Oh,
going
God.
to
Let it be me,
roll
please.
a d20 to find out what form and nature the dreamscape takes.
So cool. Oh my gosh.
Woo! All right, this is a good one. Reality warps around you, and you suddenly find yourselves at the peak of Galthor's flying obsidian tower, facing off against the Mad Mage herself, flanked by the horrific Ephialtos, the Nightmare Machine, which she was using to attempt to open a gateway into the Dreaming Dark. The six
It's not real, it's his
focusing-
dreams.
the 6 focusing crystals of the Ephialtos have formed a kind of magical sigil ring of glowing glowing magic, glowing light between them. And Kiona, I want you to make a really quick Arcana check, if you please.
Arcana. 26, baby.
Damn! Yes, Kiona. With a nat 20 and a 26 on your Arcana check, it is the same magic sigil as you see traced on the underside of the city of Lysantia.
Break the sigil. She'll yell at Fugel and Mazra.
But Foodle, you are frozen in horror as you see the Ephialtos powering itself by draining the life force of your father, who is rapidly being squeezed and sucked dry into
It's just a dream.
husk of his former self before your very eyes. And I need Foodle is going to be the one making the saving throw for this, and it is going to be.
Come on,
Let
Fugel,
me-
it's just a dream.
let me
Fiona's
look
screaming at,
the
you.
Foodle, you have lucked out. It is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. And so Foodle does not benefit from Mazra's aura. Because that's
Does
a
not
feature
benefit from
that's
Maz's
not
aura.
aligned magic.
No,
Okay.
that's right. That's right.
I can bend luck for you, but that's the best we could do.
Nor does Foodle benefit from his gnomish cunning
Or
in
indomitable.
cases like this. Yeah.
Okay. Because indomitable allows a reroll. Okay, so
Yeah.
that is a 13 wisdom saving.
Oh
throw.
God. Can
Yeah.
I bend luck to
Success.
save it? Can
No.
I?
You can
is
try.
a 17 high enough? God dang.
Nope.
I rolled
A
no, it's
17
not enough
is
anyway.
It's
Not
gonna
high
be
enough.
like a
Dang.
26.
No. Dang.
Foodle's like, so Kiona, you're shouting at Foodle, like, it's just a dream, and Foodle's like, wait, Papa? No! What? No!
And
yeah, Foodle's like freaking out.
As Foodle is being taken in by this vision of a past that was, or a past that could have been, you all feel sluggish, like, cold, like the life is being sucked out of you. A cold breeze blows through here. You smell that now familiar stench of burnt hair, as if Foodle's worry,
Feeding
his
off of
sorrow,
his fear. It's feeding
his
off of
fear,
his fear.
yeah, is diffusing out into the very environment that you're fighting in, and sapping the energy out of you and making this thing more powerful.
No.
With that, we move to Mazra's turn.
So what am I seeing? What am I seeing?
You're seeing the
So
same
you're
thing.
in Galthor's
All
tower,
of you,
right?
yeah, all
But
of you are seeing the
Kiona
same
is
thing.
shouting at you that it's just a dream. It's not real. It's this guy's dream.
Okay.
And she did say destroy the sigil. For what it's worth. Not that that'll help us necessarily, but that's what she thinks might be the answer.
So, do I realize it's an illusion or like a dream? Do I?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. But I
Yep.
don't see the creature anymore.
You do. It's like sort of looming over this dreamscape reality.
Okay.
You're still engaged with it. You're still within. You can still be within melee range of it.
But do I think that sigil is like real or not? It's that Kiona's shouting about, like.
It only appeared when the Ephialtos appeared.
Um.
This thing is still like, it's still there. It's just sort of like the setting has changed, if you will.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what I was gonna do was, I mean, my first thing was as Foodle walks by, or as Foodle moves around Mazra, she was gonna touch his shoulder and give him some hit points.
All right.
Because I think she can tell that Foodle's pretty buffed up, and I think she's worried about him. So, Foodle, you get 30 hit points,
Oh, amazing!
and then
Holy shit.
she's gonna bonus action use her dagger to pop over here. That's an option.
Yep. That is an option.
All right, and then is this so? When Foodle was shooting at it, did she observe that the bullets like connected with it?
Yes.
Okay. She's going to she used her bonus action to pop over, and then she's going to use her movement to actually, she didn't even need to use her bonus action to pop over. She's gonna... Okay, let me renege that. She's gonna use her bonus action to just dash. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And then she's gonna use
that can just be your regular movement.
Yeah, well, no, she wants to specifically use the bonus action.
Okay. Okay.
So that she can use her cape to just, like, run up this thing.
Yeah.
So
I love it.
15, 20, 25, 30. And then she uses her movement to go another 30 feet up it.
Okay.
That's pretty much her turn. She can't really do much else, but she's trying to, like, I think distract
She's crawling on it.
Is what?
Don't you still have your...
Yeah, this
oh,
is
no,
so
you...
good.
You and it's
Yeah. Never mind. I got it.
I don't know where to put her because 30 feet, this thing isn't actually 30 feet, so... She's
Yeah.
She's
Put yourself here.
Yeah, she's like
Let's put you
she's
here.
like 40 feet up its body.
Yeah. Yeah, and so as you're like running up it, it's very weird. Because the Korai are incorporeal creatures, right? Made of like gaseous kind of etheric stuff. And so as you're running up it, it's almost like you're running on like a cloud, and it ripples as your feet fall against it. Kind of looks down at you, like if a bug were crawling up your leg, kind of thing. It kind of looks down, like, oh, that's definitely the vibe that you get from it. Is like, huh,
a scorpion can still sting, so
that's true. Now, on as we move from your turn to Kiona's, it is going to use another legendary action. Now,
so it's going like 3 times in a round.
That's legendary actions.
So that's two legendary actions so far. Let's go. Tell us what it is. Let's go. Start saying it. Start describing it.
The Archon's eyes, its 6 eyes blaze with baleful light. Rolling my d4. And I am going to need Woof, Mazra.
Counterspell?
Sorry, I'm in the bathroom right now.
Wow. Okay.
I can't reach my dice, I'm afraid.
Counterspell, base level counterspell.
Level 5.
Okay. From now on, if you just call counterspell and
sorry.
don't tell me what level, I'm gonna assume it's base level. Okay.
Okay. Well, I said 5 last time. Okay.
No, I'm not telling you off. I'm telling you how I'm gonna.
I hear you. I hear you. Got it.
Yeah. Counterspell level 5. Does that automatically cancel a 4th level spell?
I think so. Yeah. As long as it meets it or beats it, right?
Yeah.
Is that right? Meets it, beats it? Okay.
Yes.
Then never mind. One of those eyes flickers and glows with sort of a purplish light, and then kind of fades out. Whatever was going to happen, you'll never know. Kiona, you're up.
Oh god. Okay. Oh god. Haste on both Foodle and Mazra.
Okay. You cast haste on both Foodle and Mazra.
That would be, hold on, 2, 3. Okay. Yes. Hold on. I'm mathing my thing. Okay. Level 3. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yes. Oh god. All right. 1, 2, 3 sorcery points spent on that. And no wild magic surge by some miracle. The probability is getting high, you guys, for a search. I'm just saying.
Oh boy.
Yes.
It's about to get spicy.
So now Foodle and Mazra are both hasted. Honestly, Kiona's just gonna stay right. I don't feel like I can go anywhere that's gonna be helpful, so I am here.
Right now, I'm like with your surge counter going up. I'm like the guy that appears in every The Onion political cartoon, staring through a window, wearing a shirt labeled "sicko," and that's like, ha ha ha, yes.
Amazing.
Well,
If you
I was
do
gonna
not,
say, because
if
you don't
do
have
not
a free one to
enjoy-
use right now.
yeah. If you do not enjoy the Onion cartoons, I highly recommend them. They are hilarious.
They're great.
Yeah. All right. Is that your turn, Kiona?
Yeah. You guys are
Okay.
hasted. Good luck.
Then it is
Raw.
the Korai's turn. So it is going to use Swarm of Eyes on you. Let's see
That's
if
gross.
this outputs
Like,
properly.
come on, man.
Okay.
That's nasty.
So the Archon creates
fucking
a
nasty.
swarm of spectral eyes that
Ooh.
fills
No.
a 30-foot radius sphere centered on a point it can see within
Oh,
60
God.
feet of it.
Hey, Ghost Pepper.
Yeah.
You're a 30-foot radius sphere.
Damn.
Oh shit! Fucking got him.
Damn. Damn. That's hurtful. Please roll.
No!
Please roll 3d10 psychic damage.
What?
Yeah.
That's a
Roll
lot.
it right now. Yeah.
Is that
3d10.
all of us?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that's a joke.
Oh my
for what
god.
Wolf said
I
to
thought,
me.
no, because this thing is supposed to be doing a bunch of psychic
There,
damage right
I-
now. I'm
I
actually
just-
trying to calculate
go.
things
I just
in
rolled
my
it.
head.
3 psychic damage. Okay.
Okay.
I will take personally 3 psychic damage from that comment.
Oof.
But because when we talk like this, we also hurt ourselves in the long
I
run.
think I also just
you
TKO'd us, you guys.
you take 3 psychic damage as well.
TPK'd us. I think I TPK'd us.
TKO'd.
I think I might have TPK'd us.
Okay.
You're fine. It's
Because
It's not your turn.
this thing, the
not
swarm
your
of
turn.
eyes, doesn't that affect everybody?
Yeah.
Oh.
So the Korai
Yeah.
Oh, I
creates a
see.
swarm
Oh,
Yeah.
of spectral
you might have-
eyes
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
fills.
Yeah, think about the spell I just cast on you guys. Okay.
No, I'm not. I don't think
Alright.
Foodle and I are within 30
No,
cube of each other.
It is if Kiona goes down here.
It's radius.
We are both.
Yeah, but I'm
stunned.
40 feet in the air.
Mazra.
But you're
But
Kiona's
Ra-
concentration will be lost on the spell, and you
Oh.
will
Yeah.
be stunned for a round.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah,
And-
the haste.
and the sphere is the
We
sphere
had a
is
good
60.
run. Fuck this guy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Let me speak. Let me speak.
Oh, sorry, Ghost. Sorry.
Sorry.
To clarify, a 30-foot radius sphere means that it is a 60-foot diameter sphere.
Right. We're
so
all in it.
you,
Dude, that's mad.
Yeah, you're all in it.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Hey, each
We're all
creature
in
it
it.
has
Yeah.
to make the save too.
Yep. Each creature in that area, it is not going to have to make that save.
I can't.
Damn it.
Must make the
I
wisdom
can
saving
only.
throw.
I can only save this on sheer luck, you guys. And even if I save it, I still go down. I think.
Okay.
Megan.
You also, because this is a damaging effect, and right now because of the dreamscape, because
'cause
Foodle
Foodle
failed that
failed.
saving
Oh,
throw,
God.
you guys
Oh,
have
no.
disadvantage on this saving
Right.
throw.
Ghost,
Unless you have a way to get advantage, which turns it into advantage.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. Gnomish cunning, potentially.
Real dice.
No, because it is
No,
not
Mishka.
magic. It is not magic.
Okay.
It is psionic.
I can only.
Okay, so disadvantage.
I think it still doesn't matter. Well, if I roll the 10d8 and it's kind to me, I might not go down. If I save this throw, you guys.
You got this. I believe.
Okay. Magic purple dice, please do me a good thing. Please, 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 please. I rolled.
Damn.
I rolled a 19. I rolled a 19. Wait. Oh god. But it's gonna be way higher than a 23, isn't it? Oh, it's a DC 21.
It's a DC 21.
Oh god. Okay, bend luck. God, oh god. Okay. Oh fuck, help me. Please, somebody. Oh, it's not. Okay, alright, but I also have Tides of Chaos. I only rolled a 1 on my bend luck. And I've only got 2 sorcery points left to bend luck again, you guys, okay?
It's fine.
And they're gonna cause a wild magic surge if I do.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
You got this. You got
Oh, I did not roll high enough. It's a 12.
Oh, Megan is asking
It's
if these are both reactions.
Are they react? Wait. Sorry. Gain advantage on an attack roll. Tides of Chaos is just gaining advantage on it on a saving throw or ability thing.
Okay. All right. Either way, it's a moot point.
So I couldn't do it anyway. Either way, I rolled and died.
Yep. Okay.
lost.
So Kiona, you're down.
And concentration is dropped.
Okay. Which means both Foodle and Mazra are lethargic as haste ends.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault.
Huh? We got this. We got this. Don't worry. Don't worry. We got it.
Also, everybody took 46 damage. 4-6.
Yeah, Kiona's.
Yes.
Oh,
So
Foodle,
that's
thank
more
goodness
than
I
how
healed
much
you.
Kiona had
Jeez.
left. So that she
No,
just
You're
down
just
at
at
zero, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I can't. Oh, there it is. Okay.
All right.
You said 46, right?
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Not
4-6.
4d6? Okay.
Nope. 4-6. So as these spectral eyes swirl around you, and you're all Carly, I swear. You're all bombarded by an incredible domineering psychic force. Hold on. Damn! No! I'm not like a super moderator or whatever.
Is it like a slash? I think you got to do slash.
It is.
timeout,
It is
right?
slash, but then I tried it again
no.
and it didn't work.
Oh, gotcha. Oh,
You
that's
cannot
so
time out moderator Carly5123 unless you are the owner of this
She's a
channel.
mod.
Hold on a minute. Does me
Woof.
concentration
What?
and Woof and Mazra falling?
No, I wouldn't fall. Like, I stick like I'm. Like
Would you
I'm-
fall? Would you stick?
Well,
Yeah,
let me
he's-
double
he's-
check.
She's
the-
just glued on that. Well,
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's like you're
Actually,
a spider.
I'm not sure.
Standing. I'll double check, but
That's a good question.
God,
Cloak
I'm
of
so sorry, you
Arachnida,
guys.
let's see.
God.
Ghost.
It just says you can move up, down, and across vertical surfaces and upside down while leaving your hands free.
Yeah.
So technically, it doesn't say you would unstick if you got
No,
knocked
I'm gonna say that you can stay.
out. Okay.
I don't think you're. Are you unconscious?
I know. I think you're just stunned.
So I
No, it's
posted
just a wave of
Ghost.
lethargy.
It just says
Yeah.
it's not even stunned. Like stunned is a condition, right? Like it's just you can't move or take actions. That's it.
Henry-
That was the worst timed. That was the worst. I really was like, I have like 3 choices right now, and none of them are great. So,
I mean, you can't. We can't know, right? Like I thought. oh, you're great.
I thought, look, he used 2 legendary actions already. I wasn't ready.
Sandrine,
wasn't
I
ready
hope you
for
feel
crazy.
better. Oh, gosh.
We're fighting Satan.
We're fighting a
fucking-
Korai, and it's full of spirit
it's like a
form, and
Korai
it's kicking our
Archon or
ass. And
something.
Kiona just went down and lost concentration, and now Foodle and Mazra are going to be lethargic for a round, and we're already almost dead. So this is bad, 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 bad.
Bad.
Yeah.
Ghost,
Bad.
I'm just gonna run to the washroom really quick. I'll just be a second.
Yeah. All right. And that is the end of the Archon's turn. We are back around to Foodle.
Foodle is lethargic, and I like to think that Foodle is just like gazing, kind of slack-jawed, maybe holding out a hand to his father on this nightmare machine.
God,
and
this
he's
is
just,
so sad.
he just,
We're all gonna
he can't do
die.
anything. But well, I was gonna say that. Flutter, I don't know if this is better or worse, but Foodle's fucking blind because the swarm of eyes. He failed, so he
That's
can't
right,
even see
yeah.
his dad. So he's like,
Yeah.
"Papa, Papa, where'd you go?"
Just a dream, Foodle. You can hear echoing in your head, even though she's unconscious.
Yeah, it's bouncing around in there somewhere with V, you know.
V. I was gonna say V is trying to catch it.
Yeah. So Foodle, basically skips his turn. A blinded creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of his turn, so he'll try it.
Mm.
Still
Yeah.
disadvantage, Ghost?
Yep.
Okay. 14, which is not a success. So I think Foodle's still
Not
blind.
a success. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
where
that is Foodle.
Okay. All right.
Oh, what happened? Is
It
Foodle
is
just-
Mazra's turn,
Okay.
and now as a legendary action,
no.
because it's a new round. It's a new round,
Oh my
so
gosh.
legendary actions recharge.
No.
That's right. The Archon is going to shift to dream again. So reality around you warps.
Okay, this is a
the
new round. Never mind.
Ephialtos dissolves before your eyes into a sort of cloud of stardust, and a new dreamscape resolves before you. Rolling randomly, it is an 8, which is you three find yourselves in the Tower of Nightmares. If you remember, one of the Korai obelisks warped you to what you later learned was like a meteor hurling through space. And inside was that weird tower where every floor was like a different reality. And you find yourself racing upward through that tower. This one is a random party member. And it
But
is
it's only
going
two
to be
party members, right?
Yes, you're right. So odds then
Or I guess
evens,
it could be 3,
is-
and then I just
Nope.
lose the death save. It's fine.
it is going to be Foodle again,
Oh,
and
God.
Foodle lucks out again because this is a dexterity saving throw.
God, please, Foodle.
Now, Foodle, this time you do not have disadvantage on your saving throw because it's a new dreamscape, and so the previous effect has worn off.
Okay. Conditions 5e. He might auto fail dex saves with blinded. I don't know. Let me take a look.
We're gonna say that's not relevant to this situation.
Okay. Oh, and that's not
Yeah.
true anyway, so. Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
dex save. Foodle feels something coming. Maybe Kiona warns him about it. I don't know. She's
Kiona's
unconscious.
down right now. She's laying unconscious on the floor. So
I know,
ain't
but
no
I was
warnings
thinking like
coming.
maybe she's still like in his head or something.
in her
Just the
in her
marker, right? I don't
dreamscape
know.
in her head, if there is one while she's unconscious, yeah, she's still screaming, "It's a dream!"
Okay, so dex save. 14 plus 12 for 26.
A 26 succeeds.
Oh.
And so you
God.
find that as you three are racing, as you three are racing, Kiona is kind of not. You don't know where Kiona is. As you three are racing to outrun the hordes of what are they called? They're not called abominations. Aberrations. As you're racing to outrun the horde of aberrations that are chasing you through the tower, you reach the top of the tower where you found the Ordskara and fought the Beholder. You throw open the door and run straight back out into the base dreamscape, the prime dreamscape. And you are unaffected by the Archon's attempt to dominate and deceive your mind. Mazra, you may take your turn.
Thank goodness.
Did Mazra have his turn? No, Mazra's down this turn.
However, Mazra has to skip her turn because of lethargy.
Oh, okay.
You can try to not be blind at the end of your turn, though.
Blinded?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, that's one of the
from
effects
failing
of
the swarm of
Wow.
eyes.
How do I
saving throw.
unblind
there.
myself?
You repeat the saving throw.
What was
Wisdom
it?
saving throw.
Oh god, wisdom.
DC
saving.
21.
Well,
Yeah.
sorry, y'all.
You get your aura for this.
Okay. Yeah, no, I failed that. Alright.
Damn. All right, you are still blinded. But your turn of lethargy is over. We are going to go to Kiona's turn. Kiona, please make a death saving throw.
One more nat 20 for the road. Fuck.
All right.
Right?
It's
no
a
kidding. Wouldn't
success.
that be great?
Yeah.
It's a success. Any landing you can
One
walk away from.
success. Yeah, for real.
As
That's
Mazra
better than
well
nothing.
knows.
Yeah. All right. As another legendary action, it is going to target whom? Mazra or Foodle? Mazra, because it rolled an odd on the d4, is going to be targeted by one of the Korai's eyes. Oh my god. Eldritch Blast. It fires
How dare you?
five beams of Eldritch Blast.
How dare.
And we're gonna target Kiona with one and two each for the other two.
I think Kiona's under half cover.
I don't think so.
She's behind that crystal.
There's a big crystal sitting there.
Now
Ghost,
this is at advantage, right?
Yes, because we're all
Yeah.
blinded.
Yeah.
Although technically Kiona's prone, so ranged attacks have disadvantage against her, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Might be
Yeah.
advantage
So
then.
advantage?
Yeah.
Advantage? Well, then 16. We'll take 16 to hit.
It still hits.
Still
Oh
hits.
god.
I,
Which is gonna be a crit automatically, which means that you take 2 failures on your death saving throw.
It's 2 failures. God.
Yep.
Fuck. You guys.
One more and Kiona is dead.
God.
And this thing's turn is coming up. And then 2 more attacks against first Foodle, and this is going to be at advantage because
Yes.
Foodle is blind. That is a nat 20.
Fuck.
That is a nat 20. So you take 19 points of force damage. Second beam on Foodle is a 27.
Jesus
That hits.
Christ.
Which is 5 damage. And then on Mazra, first beam at advantage because Mazra is blind, is a nat 20.
Oh, that's BS, y'all.
It's about time I've been getting some good rolls.
Not right now, though.
I'm okay. We rolled some good rolls this time.
16 damage.
Sandrine, we don't
God.
have silvery barbs. We suck.
You know what's funny? We actually do. Foodle has it.
Right, but we're out of them, right?
He's blind,
Yeah.
so.
Right.
Second beam, second blast on Mazra is a 28 to hit.
You have to be able to see
which is going to be 7 damage.
Wait, what was the
a
first one?
creature you can see. Sorry.
The first one I got to scroll up and see. 16 and 7 for Mazra.
And I assume I can't, can I uncanny dodge that? Or I can't because I can't see it.
I don't know. Does Uncanny Dodge say you need to see it? I think it does. I would imagine it does.
Yeah, yeah.
I would think so
Yeah.
too. But
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So then you cannot Uncanny Dodge. All right. It is the Korai's turn. Damn, you guys are getting wrecked.
It's not looking good. Oh, good night, Keelbus.
Wait,
Hey, good night.
Good night, Key.
did that? Wait, though, is it the Korra's turn, or was
It is the Korai's turn.
Yes,
Okay,
because
all
it
right,
can go
it's-
8
okay.
times
Yes.
in a round, so...
Okay,
Yes.
I just wanted to make sure we were
Got
Yes.
legendary
counting
actions,
correctly.
Legendary actions,
Yeah.
baby. The Korai is going to target Foodle with a beautiful spell called Confusion. It cannot hit. It is a radius spell, but it's a 10-foot radius, and Mazra is more than 10 feet. So it is. So Foodle is gonna find his senses and his mind assaulted and twisted, spawning delusions and provoking uncontrolled action. Each creature within a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range, the point it chooses is right in between Foodle's eyes, must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. So please roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. And would that be Gnomish Cunning? Like a spell save?
Yes,
or
because
something?
this is a spell.
Okay. All right. Oh, God. Here we go. Okay, that's a 12 on the dice. And a... Oh! Okay, I mean, it may not be enough still, but that is a nat 20 on the dice.
Oh,
Plus 4 for 24 wisdom save. It's the best Foodle can do.
Foodle's best, like Foodle himself, is enough.
Oh.
So you succeed at this saving throw, and although you're addled, your senses, your mind is like completely torn in all sorts of different directions. You manage to stay together. Your gnomish cunning manages to keep your mind on this. And at this moment, I'm just gonna change the music here a little bit. There we go.
can't be good.
You
Oh, no.
hear a deafening roar off in the this kind of direction, coming from this way, and turning. Is Foodle still blind?
Yeah.
Thought he saved that.
Did not.
He's still
No.
blind.
Yeah.
Damn, this really sucks. None of you see as this incredible epic moment as an elder blue dragon swoops in, and in its talons is an earth elemental myrmidon that drop onto the field of battle. The earth elemental released from the dragon's talons does this aerial smash, punching the Archon in what would pass for its head, causing it to reel back. Mazra, you feel the dragon's talons close around your waist and kind of pluck you away.
No, I wasn't
from
done.
this creature. I know.
Put me
I know
down.
you weren't. And Maza, you hear a oddly familiar voice, although it takes you a while to place it at first, kind of ruefully laugh as this dragon growls, "You are about to be done, little one. You're about to be that thing's snack. Well, old friend, shall we show this thing what we do to those who harm our friends?" And the earth elemental Myrmidon just starts pummeling this thing, not really having much effect on it except for distracting it as the dragon swoops away and flings Mazra off of the edge of this platform, and shouts at Foodle, "Jump!" What does Foodle do in this moment?
He's not jumping. Foodle is going to, if possible, Ghost. I don't know if it's like Foodle's turn or what, but obviously Foodle can't see. He wants to get to Kiona so that he can like help her. That's all he cares about right now. Okay. And
so
he could maybe use. I was thinking Andrew. To like see through his eyes, or right? Like I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. And so Andrew, you have your free cast of Find Familiar to summon Andrew.
He's already summoned. He's in. Foodle's
he's
backpack.
Already summoned. Good. Good.
Oh yeah.
So Andrew flies out of Foodle's backpack, and you can see through Andrew's eyes where Kiona is laying. What you also see through Andrew's eyes are the blue dragon and the earth elemental. Foodle, I want you to, unless you remember these two characters, Cauliflumps, I would like Foodle to make an intelligence check.
Okay, intelligence. Because I'm like, fucking earth elemental? A blue dragon? Like, I was the, I got nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Hold on.
Roll it, baby.
All right, intelligence. That is 8.
8.
Did Goldrill turn into a real dragon?
It was not Goldrill. It is not
Goldrill. It's not Goldrill.
At first, you think it's Goldrill. But these two...
I mean, I can't see who it is. I don't know what it is.
Are kind of hard to forget. The DC on this was 6. So these two are kind of hard for your characters to forget, although players may have forgotten them. In your strange and fever dreamish foray into the back rooms of the Leaky Spoon Tavern, that tavern that exists for all of eternity except for one day every 100 years in the Astral Sea, in this weird fever dream like space. You remember going through the dungeon at the back of the Leaky Spoon and encountering a blue dragon and an earth elemental Myrmidon that were locked in eternal combat with each other over a treasure, and how you butted into the middle of their conflict and resolved it.
Oh my god, wait! Oh my god, I forgot about that shit. That's amazing.
Which means if these two incorrigible rivals are here, what else do you think might be nearby?
God, I fucking hope the Leaky Spoon is.
Okay.
Foodle's going to, if possible, Foodle's going to do 2 things. He is going to use his last spell slot to heal Kiona. How does Cure Wounds work? A D8 plus something. Plus 3. So /R 1D8 plus 3. Oh god. course. Kiona, you come back.
It's fine, but it's fine. It's fine. I was one save away from death. Okay, so thank you.
And Foodle's gonna be like, Kiona, I don't know what's going on. His eyes are like black, like Foodle can't see shit. And
His eyes are like burned
Foodle's
out.
like, Kiona, welcome back. I don't know what the fuck's happening. We're going after Mazra. And he rushes and shoves Kiona off the edge as Foodle rushes off as well.
Kiona wakes up from almost dying to find herself getting shoved off a cliff and Poodle shouting frantically in her face.
And you also hear Mazra like shouting expletives in Orcish off the edge of the cliff.
That's Orcish cursing. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And
So that's what Foodle does.
And the dragon laughs at Mazra Falls and says, "Happy trails, friend."
You are very lucky she doesn't have her immovable rod.
Oh god.
All right. Have Foodle and Kiona jumped?
Yes.
Kiona got
Foodle
pushed off the
Okay.
ledge, I
and
think.
he's
So
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
like I'm imagining Foodle and Kiona are just hugging as they tumble down into the astral sea or
Poodle
whatever.
doesn't let go over when he pushes. He just he just keeps a hold of her.
So when you leap into the cold abyss of the astral
roll.
sea,
Off the
or
alley
roll,
into it.
or flop,
Or get heated or whatever.
There's no leaping here.
Andrew-
And the rest of us are just rolling off the edge the best we can. So
Andrew's like the coolest of the bunch. He's like majestically swooping down. Anyway, sorry.
yeah. As you leap or otherwise convey yourself over the edge into the cold abyss of the astral sea, you find yourselves falling infinitely until suddenly a hard impact and a deafening crash. And we are going to take a brief break and find out what happened.
Holy crap, this is insane.
God.
I need some
Okay.
some heavy duty ice cream or something.
I need
to calm me down.
for real,
Oh
for
god,
real.
I'm
So-
I'm just on the verge of dying right now. I'm a little
That-
bit not okay.
That encounter with the Archon was meant to you were not meant to defeat it.
yeah,
Clearly.
yeah, makes sense.
Clearly.
This was that yeah. But it was meant to introduce you mostly to its dream shift mechanic. Which you're gonna have to find a way to overcome.
Crazy.
But I'm actually going to post it in chat for you here.
Oh my god.
I don't. Can I? I can't show the description.
With
Okay.
the little bubble
Um,
next to it? Question mark? Is there a bubble?
No. Interesting. Most of these I can, but I'll copy paste it into the chat. There we go.
Oh my god, look at this.
Yeah. So
Fucking Forge of
basically,
Wrath.
it's a huge buff that you have to resist, right? It's either you resist it or it gets this huge buff. One of them is the first one is Slane's Last Stand, which was the crown princess of Cormantia, who is meant to be the ruler of Cormantia, not Seamas. He was the younger brother. And if you recall, she died during the Goblin War. Kiona's Glade with the obelisk, the moss-covered obelisk, and the impossibly cold pool of water. The Forge of Wrath, where Winifred the Wrathful was making her iron-forged creations. The Tower of Nightmares, which is the Aberration Tower that we did go to. Count Balian's Kitchen, where you fought the Fromogenous Cube.
Oh my god.
That sentient cube of cheese.
Amazing.
Oh god.
The Fall of Dal Kalash from Gary's childhood, when the meteor, which the Tower of Nightmares was embedded within, along with the Ord Skara, crashed down to Earth and destroyed Dal Kalash and the ancient civilization there. The Timeless Spire, which was in the Lost Dunes, and it was where Queen Fiannan's court wizard had been experimenting with time-bending magic. 15 to 16 is Grumsh's Nightmare, which was when Mazra learned about the nature of Grumsh, and what had happened to him. Once a mortal orc, driven mad by his captors for their amusement, and then turned into possessed by a Korai and turned into this god of wrath and storms that has sort of got his talons, got his claws inside the brains of all orcs. The Altar of Storms, which of course is where you fought the corrupted aspect of Aldrigo, and where Kiona first awoke to her true power. The Ephialtos, the Nightmare Machine, that Foodle's father was plugged into, which you went to. And then Nat 20 will take you to the destruction of Blycross, and you can...
Wow.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
And you can see how in true Chaos Magic fashion, this is all randomized, right? There are some where it's a specific character that has to make a random save. There are some where it is a random character that has to make a fixed save. And then, of course...
the random.
The random. Timeless Spire is an interesting one. No, not that one. The Fall of Dal Kalash is an interesting one. The party chooses first who makes the saving throw, and then I roll a die to see which ability score it is.
Fiona would have been, because she has the save ability potentially in that case. Right.
Yeah. So that's just introducing you to a bit of a boss buff.
Oh god.
For when you tangle with this guy again. And then he's also got another move, which I'm not going to show you all the options, but he's got this legendary ability as well. If you remember, the Ephialtos had 6 focusing crystals, 6 focusing lenses, which corresponded to the 6 eyes of the Korai.
Yeah.
They
but we
each
knocked
did a
one
different
out.
thing. Yep. They each did a different thing. The focusing lenses on the Ephialtos were based upon this creature's powers. So they're like lesser versions of this creature's powers, or if you will, this creature's eye powers are, a highly buffed version of what you encountered, a couple years in game time with the Ephialtos. And with that, I need to take a quick bio break. We'll be back in a minute or two.
Cool. Sounds good.
With more.
Holy crap, this is insane, guys.
Okay,
All right.
I swear to God,
I'll be back.
I was almost in tears because I thought I just killed you guys. Like, I swear 100%. I was just like, oh, I just did it. I was like rolling into this thing. No, we're going to do this. And then I just did it. I did it single-handedly in one turn.
Nah. I mean, the thing is, we couldn't have known. Like, you did, you did what you thought was best. I mean, you're buffing our armor class. You're making us, giving us extra actions. Like, yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, man.
Because you
all
have the more
makes sense to me.
powerful attacks. That's the idea.
yeah. 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 I wish I could have protected you better, but
No, I mean, we were tossed into this with nothing to start with. So, like, honestly, like, she couldn't have gotten, it was a 60-foot radius. She couldn't have gotten out of it, even if she had moved that turn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's no way.
Yeah, for sure. Well, and that's the thing, right? Like, if we TPK there, at least we went down together, right? Like.
Oh
that's-
yeah, no, I mean, and that's how it's gonna go. If we're gonna go, we're gonna go.
Oh, yeah.
Like none of us are gonna
Yeah.
let somebody lay in behind. Ain't no way.
I know. I like Foodles like Kiona Masri, get out of here. Like you guys
Yeah,
are
right.
ever
No,
gonna
no
leave.
chance. Not in a million years.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh man. Anyway,
Oh,
all right,
my
I'll be
God.
back.
Okie dokes. I was Striker. I was genuinely upset. I literally thought I cast the spell and then I was like, it's okay. I can last through a round. It'll be fine. And then that thing did the thing and I was like, I saw his thing and it was 46 damage base and I had 41 hit points and I was like, there's nothing I can do to save this unless I get really fucking stupid lucky. Just... Oh my god.
Now to be clear, although this encounter with the Korra Archon may have been cinematic, the next time will not.
The next one is not going to be. I know. I realize that. I know. God. Oh my god. Ghost. I might just, if I die in the last encounter, I might just turn off my mic and not come back.
I was gonna
Just so
say
you know.
that Kiona is the BBGE, just not for us.
Oh my god.
That's right. That's right. Call the ambulance for them.
but not for me.
We hope.
Where's that meme? Call an
Yeah.
ambulance meme. Let me see. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is.
Striker, 5 years later, I'm just like, did I just
link.
actually TPK us? We've joked about it for 5 fucking years. I'm like, no. I actually
Well,
did
for
it.
what it's worth, Flutter.
No,
I hope you know
that's
this.
not the
Like,
right.
Woof and I would never hold it against you. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if we were gonna TPK, we were.
I
gonna
know,
TPK,
I
you
know.
what I mean?
It's
Like,
yeah, no,
okay.
this is like it's okay. No, I know, but like
Okay.
oof, oh my god. It certainly puts you in a place.
Yeah, no, I get it. There it is, man. That's I haven't seen that in so long.
Yeah. Yeah.
So good.
Call the ambulance, but
Oh
not
my
for me.
gosh.
It's an old meme, but it checks out.
It's an evergreen one. It's an evergreen
Oh,
one.
wow. It's so good.
Like the two women shouting at the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That one will never go out of style.
No. Oh boy. Well, are all three of us back?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Are we all ready?
No.
No.
God, I don't know if I'm ready, but I don't know what Mazra's HP is looking like, but Foodle's at 8, Kiona's at 4.
I have more
Fucking, if
HP
there's
than
like-
the rest of you.
If there's a
Okay.
rat in this room that we land in, Kiona and Foodle might be dead.
Can I see now as well?
Save us, Mazra!
Are we still blinded?
We are on a desolate battlefield. A lone warrior wanders across once dark earth that has been churned up and colored red with blood. The broken bodies of her comrades, her followers, lay strewn around her, twisted and perforated by wicked blades and arrows. She clutches at a wounded belly where a hobgoblin's axe breached her armor. A futile instinct, she knows, for no matter how hard she tries to hold her body together, will only buy her a moment more of her fleeting life. Slain! A voice calls out, haggard and strained. A man, stranger to her at first, until her addled and blood-starved mind can catch up, rushes to her side. Très fair, the young woman croaks. The moment they embrace, both of their bodies give out, and they crash to their knees in the mud. Tears sting her eyes, and through her blurred vision, she sees his own trace paths down his grimy cheeks. Not a ghost. Trefair Angevin smiles a sad and resigned smile and shakes his head. No, not a ghost. Not yet. We are lost, whispers Crown Princess Slain, while she clutches at her fiancé's own ruined armor. Blood pooled in the mud around them. Hers, his, theirs mingled together. It was impossible to tell. The Second Army. The Knights Radiant from the temple in Lysantia. They didn't come. And she repeats again. We are lost. Trefair cradled the back of Slane's head in his hand and drew her into an embrace. We are lost together. The two hold each other, for there was nothing left in this world to hold on to. Not Slane's kingdom, nor Trefair's noble house, nor the lost lives of Cormantia's best and bravest. They feel even their own lives slip like water through their fingers as they bleed out in each other's arms. They are dimly aware of the chattering hordes of the goblin army converging around them, of a second light in the sky, bright as the sun and growing brighter as it grows nearer. Dimly aware of the familiar stench of burnt hair and the sudden chill trying to cut through the warmth of their final embrace. But they are beyond caring now. As the light descends upon them, rapidly unmaking their very being, the last words uttered by the woman who would be Queen of Cormantia. Why, Seamas? You awaken. In the shattered remains of a set of tables that appear to have been loaded up with blankets and pillows and cake. Tar shingles, or the pieces of them, litter the floor all around you. When you open your eyes and slowly climb out of the debris, you find yourself staring at the strangest and yet oddly familiar assortment of faces staring back at you. A blue dragon, an earth elemental myrmidon, an ogre with toilet paper poking out from the waistband of his loincloth.
Gotta remember that.
A humanoid of unidentifiable lineage and gender wrapped in a full body leather suit. And all of the other worldly and otherworldly residents of the Leaky Spoon.
The Leaky Spoon!
Hey.
From
I'm
beneath...
so glad to be here. I never thought that I would think that.
Right?
From beneath you, the wreckage that broke your fall, emerges a sentient wedding cake, groaning and complaining about being used to cushion the group's fall. Foodle feels an odd sort of on and off pressure on the tip of his foot, and he looks down to find a wax orange, the fruit, a wax fruit orange, chewing lightly on Foodle's boot in relief at his safety.
Get off me! Ah, not these oranges again.
How did we get here? I tried.
Easy now, easy. And you see the patroness of the Leaky Spoon, Midna Myrtle, emerge from the crowd and kind of put a hand on your shoulder, Kiona, to steady you. You three had quite a fall there.
Yeah, I got thrown off
Are
a
you
cliff.
all right?
Kiana
Did
doesn't
you say
actually
you
know what
feel-
happened.
Sorry,
She just
did
rolled off the
Mazza
edge of
say? Yeah, did Mazza say you feel like you got thrown off
No,
a cliff?
I said,
or you
yeah, I
were?
got thrown off a cliff.
Yeah. The blue dragon kind of chuckles at that and says, "Well, sorry, friends. It was far preferable to being obliterated into stardust, wasn't it, though?"
Oh, yeah.
Monster
Thank
doesn't
you.
look convinced.
Monster's considering the stardust.
Midna picks up the thread here. Well, you have our young Gary to thank for that. He very suddenly woke up and was all frantic about steering the spoon to this very spot. He explained to us what was happening, and, well, you helped all of us reunite with our descendants that day, and we wanted to help you. We're just happy that we were able to make it here and help you out of that fine mess alive.
Well, thank you. I don't think we could have gotten Foodle like coughs up some blood. I don't think we were getting out any other way.
We've got to help him. Lysanthia's in trouble.
Yeah.
Aye, Gary explained that all to us. I don't quite understand, but over the course of a few thousand years, I've learned to simply trust young Gary when he tells us what to do.
Wait, Gary?
Aye, Gary. He's not looking good though.
Oh no.
And Midna kind of turns and looks off over her shoulder. The crowd parts slightly. And you can see that further into the common room of the tavern, laid out on a makeshift cot that's been made on a nearby table and covered up in a blanket, you see young Gary, the childlike dream avatar of the impossibly ancient Halius Garon, laying, his breathing labored and rapid, and his face pale and gleaming with a feverish sweat.
No, we can't do this without you. I need you. You can't all die.
No, I mean, we'll be okay. We get to help Gary, right? Oh no. Do you know what's wrong with him, Midna?
Midna just purses her lips and shakes her head no.
Oh no.
He may be conscious for a few moments more if you wish to speak with him.
Oh. Yeah, Kiona, you should. I mean, you should talk to him, right?
Yeah. Please. What do we do? How do I fix it?
And little Gowie opens his eyes
Oh.
and with a weak and trembling hand kind of beckons you forward to his side.
Fiona's there.
Turtle heads over and helps Kiona over. I guess they're probably helping each other.
I mean, that's true. Yeah, we're limping together.
Is Mazza joining them, or is Mazza going to be doing something else here?
She's just observing from. She
Okay.
doesn't. She's uncomfortable here.
Why?
Yeah.
She doesn't like this place. This place has no logic, and she doesn't like it. So
It definitely has no logic. For anybody in chat who isn't familiar with the Leaky Spoon Tavern, this was a dungeon that was entirely designed by chat. So it is, the layout is crazy. It is completely random, literally random, because we rolled the directions that the hallways go in on a table, and a different spun a wheel to decide different members of chat to decide who would get to design which room. Some of them had combat encounters, some of them had puzzles, some of them just had a individual with a certain kink in a full body leather suit locked in a closet.
oh my
To which the party was bringing little 6-year-old Gary around, and he's like, "Oh, what's that?"
Yeah. Oh, we were terrible parents. Oh God.
So as you approach Gary, this 6-year-old child, who is of course, the 6-year-old child, he reaches his hand out and wraps his fingers around one of Kiona's fingers. Oh, you're here.
Yes.
I'm so glad that you could make it. I feared the worst. He closes his eyes and draws in a deep breath. I was able to punch through the psionic control of the Archon's Dream because I don't exist in any one plane of existence.
But
I've always lived since the fall of Dalkalash as a child in this tavern, hurtling through the astral sea. And the old man at the end of the dock in Pharos, the last survivor of Dalkalash. He opens his eyes and he looks at Kiona again. Because I am both of those people, and because I exist not in one place or the other, but in both, I was able to do this. But doing it drained me of everything I have left.
no. There's gotta be a way.
There may be, but not with a feeble old dreamer like me. Please, friends, don't be sad that I'll be gone. I might look like a child right now, but I've lived in this world for 10,000 years, trapped in this tavern while I slept, trapped on that pier when I was awake. I was a prisoner of the ghosts that haunt this world. I was bound to do my part in their sadistic drama. I was helpless to spectate when my home was destroyed and my family murdered. And I was cursed to watch over those lifeless ruins for millennia. I want to thank you three for helping my friend Alfie, for letting me see life return to my city, and for bringing me a last little bit of excitement at the end of my long, dreary life.
But Elias, how do we fix it?
I don't know. I've only ever been a watcher. But if there's a way, I know that you three will find it. And then he lets out one final sigh, and little Gary fades away into stardust before your eyes.
Goodbye, Gary.
Kiona's gonna collapse in tears.
Yeah, I think Foodle is too.
Mazra will
It's been a long day.
go between the both of them and put an armor on both of them.
And mutter under her breath, I hate this tavern.
Yeah. No, she will tactfully keep her thoughts to herself.
Yeah.
She just thinks.
Yeah.
Fiona sees the loss of these elders one by one as her one, like that's her connection. That's how she kind of figures out what's going on and how to fix it. So she's losing those threads and she's scared.
Mm-hmm. And as Gary fades away before your eyes, the tavern trembles on its foundations. The endless expanse of stars outside the window fade away in a bright light that has no fixed source. It's all around the tavern, shining through all of the windows and the cracks between the floorboards, the hole you made in the roof, and through the spaces between the boards on the walls. And when that bright, blinding light fades away, you find yourselves looking out into blue sky. Seagulls are crying out as they fly through the air. You look out the window and you find that the leaky spoon has rematerialized in Dalkalash.
Oh.
And as Gary's last act, he has brought you home.
Yeah, wrecked you guys, so it's all yours.
Foodle squeezes Kiona's hand and he wipes away his tears. And he looks up at Mazra and he says, "Wait, Mazra, are we home? Is this real?"
Pretty sure.
Oh, we made it. Wait, I gotta go stop Aunt Carly from dating that guy.
What?
The fucking Wayfarer, the guy who keeps stealing all our food.
I think it's a little late for that. Aren't they already dating?
I don't know what day is it. Does
I don't
anybody know? Maybe we went back in time and I can stop this.
You rush out into the streets, Foodle, and you do the classic, like,
What year is it?
grab. I don't know. Cauliflums, have you ever seen Terminator? I know that the answer is probably no. Yeah, there's a great part where Kyle Reese, with his own special line read, runs around and he grabs this guy and he's like, What day is it? The guy's like, Wednesday, and he's like, what year? So you do
That's
you do
exactly
that.
what
And
Foodle does.
yeah. And this poor woman that you stop in the street and you scream, "What year?" at her. She's just like, huh? Oh, Mr. Shepard, you've been gone for about 8 days. Which is exactly what you would expect.
Amazing.
Thank you. Oh. Foodle goes back kind of dejectedly.
We didn't time travel.
Well, I guess I owe that mailman an apology.
So returning to Dal Kalash, there's a lot that's happened. Where are you going to go? What are you going to do?
Kiona is going to, unless somebody stops her. I don't think we've had arrest or anything, but she's heading straight for her tower because she wants to find the answer, and she needs to save Lysantia. So that's
no.
her.
I think Mantra is gonna make Kiona rest first.
So as you are, oh my goodness, how does this work? Sorry, Roll20's new interface. I put the maps in a folder and I put our little bookmark tag in that folder, and now it's like, how do I get it back out? I think that.
Oh,
Did that work?
Oh,
I think
Yeah,
that
there we
did
go.
it. Okay, all right, we're back on our Dal Kalash screen. Heck yeah.
nice.
Yeah, Kiona. Roll a perception check for me.
Okay. One verse. Oh, terrible.
So as you look out, and this is completely optional for you. You can say yes or no or whatever. Doesn't matter to me. Whatever you want to do. Whatever Kiona would do in this moment. But you look out towards Pharos. You see the long stone deep water pier jut way out into the water. The furthest point from the city that exists in the city, where Halius Garon lived his 10,000 year life in a little tent on the edge of the pier by the sea, watching over his city and never being able to come back to it.
She would go there, actually, because she wants to just sit down and cry a while.
Mm.
Yeah.
Did we build him an actual like hut or something?
I don't recall.
I don't think we
I
did, but he
remember
seemed
we
perfectly
offered, and
content
he was
doing
like,
whatever
"Nah."
he did out there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he
that's
didn't
what I
want to be
remember.
changed from what he was doing.
Yeah.
I honestly don't recall, but if you guys said that you did it, then we could say that you did it. But
No.
yeah,
Yeah, I think we offered. I'd have to check my notes, but I think we offered.
I'm
and
pretty
was like,
sure
"No, I'm
he
good."
said he was
Okay.
happy where he was, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I was like,
Is
"Fair
anyone
enough."
else? Is anyone else going with Kiona?
Oh yeah, Foodle's gonna be like, "Wait, Kiona, you don't think?" And then Foodle like shuts up and just follows.
Maz was concerned about her mental state. So we'll follow.
Which, okay. Right. You go down to the pier to Halius Garon's little tent, and you find sitting there, sitting cross-legged in meditative contemplation, the Wayfarer. His old, dusty, shapeless, wide-brimmed hat is off of his head and resting in his lap.
This will only cause
And
Kiona to collapse into a hard pool of tears.
And he is beside the Wayfarer in his bed. Halius Garon lays still, having peacefully passed in his sleep.
Then he's really gone.
The Wayfarer looks up at Kiona and holds out his hand to her.
Take it.
Yep. And he will lead her to come and sit down with him. His other hand, Kiona notices, is tenderly stroking Halius Garon's head, this impossibly ancient old man, in the way that someone would be stroking a child's head. And he just says, I always liked this kid.
Yeah, me too. Wayfarer, he died to save us. What do we do next? I mean, how do we stop this? We asked Gary, but he didn't know.
No. He wouldn't know because he was always just a child. No matter how old he became, that's all he could ever be. I think you three should get your rest. You've been through a lot. I assume you've seen a lot. And when you three are ready, let's assemble the ruling council and we'll discuss what happened. And then we'll see what to do.
Okay. Okay, we can do that. Oh,
Kiona, can you stay a moment, please?
be honest, she didn't want to leave anyway.
Are you okay being alone?
What am I gonna do?
Again, she looks skeptical, but just gives a little nod. Come on, Foodle.
Yeah. After Foodle and Mazra are out of the tent and walking down the dock, Foodle's gonna be like, to be honest, Mazra, I'd be more worried about the Wayfarer than Kiona.
I suppose. I just assume he can handle his own stuff.
Well, I know he can handle our frickin' food. At least he didn't have any this time. Anyway, Foodle and Mazra head off.
The Wayfarer sits with Kiona in silence for a long time. Heliosgaron had a little bit of his tea left over, and the Wayfarer busies himself with preparing some. When finished, he hands one cup to Kiona and pours another for himself. Gary lived a very hard life. A life that few people in this world can ever possibly understand. He was tortured by the Korai, manipulated by them, forced to live a life far beyond his years. Forced to be a mouthpiece for them to spread their schemes. The Korai have done less to men and women of nobler stature and bearing. But Gary never allowed himself to be dragged down by it and sink to their level. Remember that, Kiona. That if you can see a person for who they truly are, at their best and even at their worst, they will live up to your expectations.
What if I can't see? What if I can't tell?
You can. Because you've seen that in yourself, haven't you? Your friends have seen it in you, and you've seen it in them. Believe in yourself, believe in your friends, and believe that those who have the capacity to be good can be good. And when the time comes, they will be. The Wayfarer pats Kiona's hand, and he stands up, dusts his hat off on his knee, and puts it on his head. For people like us, being a parent is an alien concept. I've lived in this world for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. I was old by the time Gary here was born. I never understood it. Until, I suppose, I understand it a little bit now. And I wish I had been there for you. And he gives Kiona a pat on the shoulder and walks away down the pier.
Kiona's gonna stay there for a long while.
Mm-hmm. And we can, unless anybody has anything that they need to do before assembling the Dalkalash Ruling Council, we can move to that. But this is your opportunity to do anything that you need to do other than just general rest and recuperation before then. Taryn, that is 100%.
Oh my gosh.
That is 100%.
Okay, but cut to Kiona sitting there for hours, and just staring out like Halius Garon used to, trying to put that all together in her head too. That was, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Cool.
Well, and for the Wayfarer, being a dad is a foreign concept, and he's like,
well, and for Kiona, him saying that he wants to be it, because she really, I mean, she kind of had a dad when she was younger, but she doesn't check with her either. So it doesn't. Yeah. When he said that, she was just like, okay, sure.
Well, not so much he wants to be, but that he wishes he had understood that.
Right. Yeah.
For clarity,
that whole relationship will take another 1,000 years or so to end. Actually,
for context to people who are new new-ish into this part of the campaign, to the Quori, the whole conceit of this is that to the Quori, the intelligent creatures of this world, including humans and elves and whatever, are just like livestock to them. So it's like, a cow cares about her calf, right? And that's what, that's the only frame of reference he has for parenthood, where it's like, of course there's a biological whatever that base animals feel towards their children, but not us elevated beings, right?
Right.
And that's the lifetime, the eternity of conditioning.
That is also, for the record, the first time Kiona has ever, I think, fully collapsed in a pool of tears in front of any of you. Like, actually.
Yeah.
So that was.
Usually, when Kiona has a crash out, she is like
She
levitating
goes and
off the
hides,
ground
or
and
does,
eyes
yeah,
closed.
like
Yeah.
and it is
crazy
like,
crash out, yeah.
is like Galadriel.
Yeah.
But instead of being like, I shall be a queen, beautiful and terrible, like she's saying, Foodle, you're never gonna see your family again.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was the full on culmination of like all the shit collapsing on her right then, you guys. So she's shook.
Last call for anything other than R&R before we move on.
I don't want to role play it. I was just going to describe. So Foodle, he goes and gives his parents, like he meets back up with his family and just gives his parents a huge hug. And of course they're like, oh my gosh, Foodle, why are you, he's got so many wounds and everything. And so he kind of passes out and they like tuck him into bed. And anyway, so that's where Foodle goes.
Okay. All right. And so, when it is appropriate to do so after, however much R&R that you need to put yourselves together, but also knowing that time is of the essence here, that you have a real situation on your hands, end of the world kind of stuff. You assemble Dal Kalash's ruling council after a hearty meal, or perhaps individual care packages if you guys wanted to spend this time on your own, from Aunt Carly. Thank you very much, Aunt Carly. And Dal Kalash's ruling council is assembled, which, as you recall, will be former Blackcross Mayor Roundtree, who is now part of this executive council. You three are part of this. There are representatives from the Ghost Quarter of the city. There are representatives from among the elders of the Inspired who are in the city. And all sorts of, all the other little sub communities as well. Others who are in attendance at this session include Goldrill and a few of his and Kiona's most promising Kalashtar students. Caradwyn, in her flowing white robes and the mask hiding her face now that she is an Enyaran. It's not like she's instantly started to decay or whatever, but it is tradition for them to fully cover themselves head to foot. So Caradwyn and some of her lieutenants from the Bastard Brand, and for the first time making an appearance at one of these meetings is the Wayfarer himself. And so, as you are assembled at this meeting, let's find some slightly more. I'm going to say this is probably more appropriate music. Mayor Roundtree brings the meeting to order. And the venerable old woman who's showing much more gray in her hair today than she was all those years ago when you first set off from the ruins of Blackcross. She looks at you three. Well, what is it that you have discovered?
I mean, I think Kiona understands more, but she saw.
There seems to be a spell in the works somewhere under Lysantia.
Yeah.
The city is in trouble. Unless we can find a way to stop it. I think it might be something similar to what happened to Luxara.
So, Undrelor's shaved eyebrows kind of bunch up together. Yeah, and what sort of spell are you speaking of? Did you see some kind of magic sigil?
Yes.
Boodle, can you replicate it with an illusion?
If Foodle remembers it, yeah.
Yeah, Foodle, roll an intelligence check.
Okay. Come on, Foodle. Now's the time to get a 20 because I think he's got a +1. Yeah. Oh, no.
Can I give guidance?
Come on, Foodle.
You can.
Okay. That's not bad. So 12, 13, and then you said guidance. Do you want to roll it? I don't have.
Yeah,
I got my D4 here. Yeah, you roll it.
3.
3. Okay. Nice. Okay.
16?
Is that 16? 16. Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say over 15, you're able to faithfully recreate the magic sigil. Kiona, can you roll
Probably
an
with
Arcana check
Kiona's
for me,
help,
please? This is where we're going to see if Kiona's able to help properly. But yeah, if you could roll an Arcana check, 16, good enough. So Kiona understands what she saw, and so Foodle faithfully recreates the magic sigil as they saw it, sort of from below. And so it's this illusion of the city of Lysantia. And in the bottom, sort of the bottom plane of Lysantia, it's like sort of sliced out. And on that sort of circular bottom, flat bottom piece of this model city that Foodle has created, suspended in the air, is the magic sigil that you guys saw, glowing with that sort of bluish white light that you know is the telltale sign of chaos magic. Kiona, you remember that this was the same sigil that the Ephialtos, the Nightmare Machine, was projecting when Galthor was attempting to open a gateway to the Dreaming Dark.
She'll relay that information to the council in whatever shorthand she can to make them understand.
Yeah. Well, and the Wayfarer speaks up, and yes, that is a spell to open a gateway to Dalcor. The end game, the end game of the Core Eye's activity in this world is to open a gate to allow for a full invasion and cultivation of this world.
We've got to figure out how to stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's an echo of my voice playing through someone's mic. I'm not sure who, though.
Thought I heard it too.
Yeah.
Just like really faintly?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't hear it right now. I'm
just double checking mine. Yeah, all my stuff's correct, so it shouldn't be me.
Yeah.
Sure. I think we're probably fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so the Wayfarer... Sorry, my train of thought slightly derailed here. Sure, Wolf. No worries. And Untrelor, he kind of frowns up and studies this sigil in detail. Yeah, it is definitely some sort of a extraplanar portal spell. much more sophisticated than any I've ever seen. If you look here, what part of the city is this? And he points to a part that's sort of, like a black square where the sigil has sort of not yet been completed. And as you look at that part of the city and study it closely, you see one of the major rivers that cuts through Lysantia running alongside it. And you recognize that property is Angevine House.
Oh my god, I fucking knew it! Oh shit!
That's our house.
But for some reason, something is stopping the perpetrators of this spell from completing it at this property.
Trella. It's gotta be Trella.
We have a resident ghost.
A ghost,
she's the only good
you say? So
She's the little sister of the princess.
there's a couple representatives from the ghost quarter of Dalkalash who kind of like murmur to themselves a little bit sullen and dejected when Poodle says that.
Oh, no, fuck. Good thing Poodle's not a politician. Oh god.
Wasn't Trella the sister of the princess? Or the brother, rather, or something like that.
Yeah.
The brother, yeah.
Well, she was the sister.
Yeah.
She was the sister of the brother. This is true. But
what's his name?
Fiona will clarify that to the council.
Yes.
She was the brother of Treyfair.
Ghost, how do you spell Treyfair? Just for I was digging through my notes, but I'm misspelling it clearly.
So we
I've got it here somewhere.
Oh, good. Okay. I mean, I'm sure I've got it in my notes, but like I was trying a couple things and it was just not coming up. Oh, I was doing EI. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
And I have in another document that's not open right now the names of the rest of the parents, the rest of the parents, the parents.
Tyrion.
Yeah, it's Taryn. I think it's like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here it all is. Okay. Now that I've got the spelling, I can actually search my notes. Yeah.
Oh, I think it's like this. Tayron.
Yeah.
Is that right? Tayron?
I got
that's what I've
Teri. Or okay, I spelled it weird then.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have that
It's all
document
good.
open. I had it open earlier today. I don't have it open right now, so I will fact check that another time if it comes up and is important.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yes, Trella is the brother of Treyfair.
And
who
she
was
will and
betrothed to the queen.
Fiona will clarify that for the council so they know who she is when they ask.
Okay. Tay-Tay-Ron.
Oh my god.
The Wayfarer, he takes a step forward and he points up at the magical sigil. And he says, whatever time your ghost is able to buy for us, every moment counts. But she's not going to be able to hold out forever. At this point, this gate is going to open. The good news is, in the moment the gate is opened, nobody else in the world knows this except for possibly myself and a couple other people, but luckily you have me here. The Archon needs to hold the gate open. And in that moment, it is vulnerable, and you may be able to destroy it.
So that's no chance.
If you can counteract its control of the dreamscape. If you're able to find a way, like Gary did, to enter its dream and stabilize it, then you might be able to confront the Archon on a more even footing than you did last time.
Well, we're gonna need it. How do we get in its dream? Fuda like looks at Kiona like I don't know. I mean, would Fuda doesn't stumble on the name. The Megan's character. We all love her.
Darfin?
Why am I blanking on her
Ifima?
name?
Oh, Ifima.
Ifima. She knows all about. Yeah, Foodle doesn't fumble the name. Ifima. I mean, she was always going on about like liminal space. Would she know how to do it?
I'm honestly not sure whether she would know. No, not your name, Taryn.
Oh no, Taryn, I'm sorry.
It's very similar to your name. It was from a session from before any of us met you. So it is eerily similar to Taryn. Now, Halius Garon, he was able to stabilize the currents of chaos magic inside the Archon's dream because he didn't exist in only one
He
plane
lived in both
of
worlds.
existence at one time. He lived in both. He was, to put it simply, untethered in reality. Quori spirits are similarly untethered in reality, but that won't work here. That would be like a campfire trying to stand up against an inferno. If myself or Adelotti attempted it, we would just simply be subsumed into the Archon's control over the dream.
Then what is the solution? How do we get there?
Now, Undrelor is stroking his shaved chin, almost like a phantom beard, as a dwarf, but completely shaved with no body hair whatsoever. He's like stroking his chin like it's a phantom limb, but it's like a phantom beard. And he picks up the thread. Whoever must do this must be a being of similarly immense psionic power to a Quori spirit, being trapped between realities and untethered by the laws of nature that bind all creatures to existence in one space at one time. And Eladir kind of speaks up from the back. Oh, I've read that and studied extensively that disembodied spirits who haunt the material plane are such beings. The ghost of Tyrion, that is his name. I'll spell it out for you guys.
Yeah, Tarian or something like that.
Terian.
Rian.
There we go. Sorry.
Okay.
That is what I had in my notes.
The ghost of Tyrion Angevin exhibited immense psionic power. Maybe we could use some of the spirits of the Ghost Quarter to help. And the Wayfarer kind of shakes his head no after thinking about that for a bit. No, the spirit in question would need to be one that was indelibly marked by the Quori. Think of it like making an anti-venom. You need to make it from the venom itself. Tyrion Angevain's ghost would be perfect for this. Oh, but he was banished when the ritual was performed under Angevain House.
We get him back?
And the Wayfarer shrugs. Andralor shakes his head. And Eladir says, I am afraid not. The point of the banishment is to resolve the conflict in the untethered nature of the spirit. By banishing him, you, I am afraid, locked him into a plane of existence, the afterlife.
What about me? How do you become a ghost?
No, we're not killing you, Kiona.
The Wayfarer shakes his head. It can't be a Quori. Or somebody like us. The Archon would just swallow us whole. It needs to be a spirit marked by the Quori, still trapped between this world and the next.
Okay, I have a few ideas, but I'm not sure of who I'm thinking of. Can I do a history or something? A
Sure.
remembering people thing?
Yeah. Are you proficient in history before you roll it?
No.
Okay. Do an Arcana check instead.
Okay. All right. Thank God I think you had to let me use Arcana.
Okay. So Kiona, you need a disembodied spirit that, like Tyrion Angevin, inhabits this world and the next, this life and the next at the same time, and who has somehow been marked by the Quori, like Tyrion Angevin was tortured and driven mad by the Quori. You're pretty sure you know such a spirit.
Yeah.
And you're pretty sure that about 15 to 20 minutes you mentioned this spirit by name.
Is it Trilla?
And the Wayfarer presses his lips into a thin line, and he nods.
She's been through so much already.
If you can think of another. I certainly don't know of any.
We can ask and see if she'd be willing.
We'll have to.
This is the world we're talking about. Old equations, I know, but...
Fiona nods.
If anybody wants a picture of what Trella looks like.
God.
So sweet. Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it took us so long to adjust to her descriptions when she was coming to pay us.
Yeah.
She was so good too. Always scaring Foodle.
What's that movie? What's that movie where they're in an old asylum?
That's on Haunted Hill?
I mean,
No,
there's a lot of them.
I'm trying to think.
That doesn't narrow it down too well.
Could be.
Yeah.
Which one?
I know which one it is. Yeah. Basically, this is gonna be maximum spoops. So if you're gonna be disturbed by the appearance of a ghost, don't look at it. Trying to grab it. I'm trying to grab it.
There's the pizza girl from the Monster Camp game.
That's your trigger warning, Chad. Don't look at this if you don't like the spoops.
Mm-hmm. And for the VOD folks, we'll let you know once the image is gone. Unless Ghost is just posting a link. Oh, never mind.
I'm just posting a link.
Yeah.
So VOD people, you're fine.
No, you cannot just click on that link. You have to copy paste the whole thing.
Oh, I just clicked on it. It worked.
Oh, did it?
I don't know.
Right
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Yeah, that's our beloved Trella.
But
Oh,
she's,
Fiona
she's
is now
super
sad
sweet.
that is going to have to sacrifice herself. Oh.
She's such a sweetheart. Oh my God. Like, why can't
But
it be
she's-
Foodle? Is Foodle
But she looks
marked?
horrifying.
Oh,
It is bad.
damn it.
Well,
You guys are like, I've got an idea. Just brutally murder me. And
Just sacrifice me.
that's what I was thinking. Kiona was like, "Look, I'll just become a ghost, and I've been traumatically marked by the Quori. It's fine. It'll be fine."
No, that's only an option if nothing else works.
Yeah.
It's only an option if nothing else works. All right. I'm glad it's still on the table.
No wonder Foodle is afraid of ghosts. We established Foodle's fear of ghosts when he encountered the comedic looking ghost of a turkey.
That was the
Inspired
one that
by,
really,
enlightened
yeah.
by bravery, right? Like,
And then actually,
But
yeah,
we
that's right.
convinced him
That's
Trello
right.
was the not scary one. We convinced him
yeah.
Trello was the
Well,
was the cool.
for a while, Foodle was communicating with Trella and didn't know she was a ghost, and you guys
Yes,
did,
yeah.
and then you kept it from him that actually she's a
We
ghost.
finally had to tell him at one point. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Darfin was able to calm him down or something. I think that was when Darfin was there. I don't remember. Anyway.
And so at this point, Undrelor steps forward, stroking his phantom beard, and he looks up at the magic sigil traced underneath Lysantia in the projection that Foodle has created. Yes, Val, this is all entirely academic. But it bears mentioning that reaching this ghost of yours and the Angevin house itself will not be easy. They have, as you are well aware, I'm sure, somehow blocked our ability to access the teleportation circle in the basement of Angevin house. The city is completely cut off, both by the might of the Cormantian army, the city's formidable defenses, as well as the magical protection created by an army of court wizards, priests of the Temple of Light who have been turned to the cause of the Quori, and the growing power of the Quori Archon itself. Increasingly, apparently, able to act its will upon our world through the city as the gate slowly inches open. Also, as loath as I am to admit this, these magical protections all have one vulnerability, in the sense that they all rely on the concentration and undivided attention of those maintaining them.
So we need a distraction.
Perhaps a full assault on the city by an army.
Could draw
Hit
just enough.
Vasantia with everything you have and force its magical defenders to concentrate on repelling the assault. Just enough for perhaps a small team to enter Angevin house through the teleportation circle.
Help us.
Right. We don't have any time to waste.
Let's do it.
Caradwin speaks up for the first time. Yes, but our army is much too small. We are still recovering from the battle against the Loxarans and the Makari. We are going to need allies.
Oh no.
We get messages out.
Oh no. Poodle. That's not what I want to hear.
we just
When
did
somebody-
an allies thing.
Somebody says you need to find allies, and Poodle's just like, oh no.
We're fucked.
We've got to get messages to the Rift.
Yeah.
The Rift wow.
Dwarven Kingdom. I know, I'm blanking on it.
Coldstone Keep, and
Oh yeah.
I have
Kiona
a
just starts
potential list.
listing off all the places that they went through
All
on
right.
their way to Lysantia,
Now-
essentially, or just after they were in
Yeah.
Lysantia. Yeah.
Now, you have, along your journey through this 5-year-long campaign, made many enemies, but you've also made many friends throughout your adventures. People whom you have supported, that you saved, that you've granted mercy, even when They may not have seemed deserving of it at the time. People whom you saw the best in, and in so doing, saw the best in yourselves. So in this moment, what I need you to think about as we draw this session to a close is who will you call on now to show the best of themselves in your moment of need?
It. Oh my gosh.
And we're talking, are we talking like people with armies? Like, because
Could be.
that limits it a little bit. Because like
It could be.
there are a lot more individual people that would be able to help. I feel like
I have a list of 8 potentials.
Okay.
Some of them, even if you don't call, may show up. But you mentioned sending missives to these Coldstone Orcs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
There, you
and the
mentioned
Rift, for sure.
the Rift. You mentioned the dwarves of the Mountain Lake Kingdom of Zwergenheim.
Zwergenheim! I knew there was a Heim.
Yes.
The Hill Folk.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I was thinking, Taryn.
The Hill Folk, Terran's people. There's
a colony of mimics out there. Maybe they could make their way in.
Yeah.
Look, if we get a colony of mimics on our side, I feel good about
Ambassador
this. Okay,
Pete?
you guys.
Mimstone.
Ambassador Pete?
Ambassador Pete.
Let's get Meliki over here.
Yeah, there you
Yes.
go.
Meliki?
Sure.
Well, there's
Yeah.
Meliki
She's
who
in the rift with
Yeah.
with
with
With,
Gnome
Red
Chomsky.
Win.
no Rezik.
Rezik.
No,
Rezik.
come on, Gnome Chomsky. Let's get him.
Rezik.
there is the automaton in the rift that Foodle tried to convince.
That was
Jeffrey.
I'm sure
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey will
we
be
call
home.
for
Jeffrey?
the
Oh,
curator
God.
of the Wax Street Museum.
Yes.
Yeah, you've got Rezik Meliki and his kind of like underground remnant
Right.
goblin
his
army.
following.
You've
You
got
think,
and right away, in fact, Caradwin volunteers the Bastard
help-
brand. You've got them right there.
I feel like we helped a bunch of hill giants or something at one point too.
Would-
Possibly
On the way to Lysantia, I feel
Balian
like there was
come?
a thing.
Do we think?
Balian.
Balian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
yeah,
would he,
Balian was a
like-
big one, yeah.
Balian
'Cause,
was
like, we
a
really-
huge one because I never expected you to talk him down
Turn him?
and make peace
Yeah.
with him. Yeah.
I didn't either, to be honest. Like,
Right.
I was like, I mean, we'll try, but man. that was amazing.
Balian is in many ways the spirit of this moment in this campaign.
Yeah.
Where he is somebody that you had mercy on and you saw something in him that he did not see in himself and I did not see in him. And you like convinced him to change his ways. So yeah, you have a lot of people, and I have a list that I have now added a couple points to as you guys have been talking. So the windows fly open, the messenger pigeons fly out to call on your friends and your allies and those you have helped to come and in turn help you in your moments of need. Iskander will be with you. Yeah. He doesn't.
Nice, okay. He doesn't have an army, though, does he?
Although-
Maybe some ancient army.
Well, Iskander
I don't know.
told
He's
you a
got
little-
secrets we don't
Iskander
know.
Iskander told you a little bit about who he is
Uh-huh.
and some
Yeah.
of his connections. There's a vast
True.
overseas empire that he happens to be personal friends with the ruler of.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think it would be very cool, Ghost,
for sure.
for
I mean, he's in-
Argro.
He's in the council right now, so Darfin's obviously helping.
Argoro, yeah.
Argoro should
yes.
definitely be a unit. I mean, he's not, he's not some ancient dragon, but that would be so cool. Oh, I'd love him.
We,
to
I mean,
be-
Argoro
recruit
could go with-
Simon. We'll pay him.
Could go with
Simon
could go
can join
with
you guys?
Eldra and Argoro could join each other. Remember Kiona's baby dragon that happened with Tower
yeah.
2?
Yeah.
Do we
yeah,
want to?
yeah.
Oh God, do we want to send a baby dragon though? Like, oh God.
Well, by now she's a little bit of a teenager, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know
Well,
how
yeah,
long
she's
it's
in her
been.
Alright.
teenage rebellious
Yeah.
phase. She's ready to fight.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Megan mentioned Darfin. He is on my list. On the northern border of the Forbidden Territory of your lands now, what was the Forbidden Territory, you remember that you successfully, after defeating the Luxari army that came to take Caradwyn and the Bastard Brand from you, you successfully, sort of after beating them, marched up to that border fort and convinced them to stand down, and they did, and that fort welcomed in a whole bunch of refugees from the Luxari
Right.
hegemony. So there is a kind of splinter remnant force
Oh, I wonder if the guy that helped me build my whip is there.
of the
Ooh.
Luxari hegemony and the Knights Radiant, and Darfin is on my list of potentially being part of that with the new sort of junior title holder of the Land Phelan.
The junior guard.
Who was the she was like the young woman who was kind of provisionally left in command of the garrison at that fort when the previous Land Phelan commandeered most of her garrison to come and fight you guys.
Arvuin Canarial was the name of the guy that helped me construct the whip. If he is one of the defectors, he's in our he's a great addition.
I'll
to
look
our
into
troops.
it. Certainly Willow needs to be there
Oh,
somehow.
yeah.
yeah. Willow's
Willow's
wands.
gonna open a new shop
She's, like,
in
handing out
Delcalash,
wands.
okay?
Yeah. Oh God,
Maybe-
guys, we owe
maybe
her money,
the,
though, don't we?
Maybe
We
maybe
gotta
the
pay her.
knights.
We've
Yeah.
got money, we can pay her.
Okay,
maybe
good.
maybe the elf unit will get a wand.
Yeah,
It'll just feel like
that'd
Willow's
be
wands.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
All right. Now, before we leave, I have another little interlude to leave you with.
Mm.
If you recall, that's too creepy. That's just creepy enough.
Great.
We kind of return to not the same place, but the same time as our previous interlude, Slane's last stand with Trey Fair. A few days after the crown princess was cut down by the goblin army, along with the king of Cormantia and the flower of Cormantia's martial nobility. The Goblin War has by now completely ravaged the lands of Gondara. The once fertile eastern upland, first in the path of the goblin invasion, has been reduced to a smoldering, fallow ruin that folk have begun to call the Ashen Plain. Survivors of the towns and small realms on that plain have sought shelter in the treacherous cliffs of the great waterfall to the northwest, which you guys know is going to become the Rift eventually.
Mhm.
The dwarves of Zwergenheim have gone into seclusion, shutting the gates to their kingdom on the mountain lake. The forest kingdom of Amortica, who put up the strongest resistance to the goblin tide, has paid for it dearly. Bombarded with destructive chaos magic, day and night for months, it has been irreversibly transformed into an expansive desert of multicolored sand, now only spoken of as the Lost Dunes. But while the devastation is no less material to Cormantia, here, in the seat of its royal power, the ruins of the war are of a much more personal nature. A young prince, barely in the first season of manhood, sits weeping into his hands before the empty throne. He is so consumed by grief that he doesn't notice the young woman approach him from behind until her gentle hand comes to rest on his shoulder. "My king," she begins, but he interrupts her with a curt, "Don't call me that! I am no king. What king would do what I have done?" The woman kneels at his side, hand still on his shoulder. "But you saw the dream as well as I did. Your royal father and sister were lost, no matter your choice. And so you chose to preserve your realm and the lives of your subjects. You are a great king. Perhaps the greatest Cormantia shall ever know." Prince Seamas raised his face from his hands and looked into the eyes of his royal seamstress. Light blue, so light as to nearly be white. I may have misspoken there, white, to be clear. Such an odd and rare color. And he whispers, "Gondara is lost. But Cormantia is saved." Yashara clasps his hands in hers. "Saved by your wisdom, and by your wisdom it will be rebuilt into a flourishing land, not of blood and steel, but of art and beauty. A realm where no one will need to feel pain or hunger or loss ever again, just as you've always dreamed." The young Seamas pressed his mouth into a thin line and struggled with the thought. "But did it have to be this way? If we told my father and sister the truth?" Yashara's comforting yet firm grip on his hands forestalled his protest. "Your blessed father and noble sister lived in the light, my king. The light reflects lies. And truth must be found in the dark." Seamas finishes the oft-repeated lesson of his most trusted advisor, the warm and humble Yashara. "Such change requires sacrifice, my king, and it is the mark of a strong king, not a weak one, to make that sacrifice while bearing the sorrow for it." Seamas wipes his eyes with his hands, draws in a deep breath, then releases it with a shuddering sigh. "Thank you, Yashara. You are my rock. I know what I must do, but without you, I fear I wouldn't have the strength to do it. I'm grateful every day to Queen Fiannan for sending you to me." The boy rises and steps up to take his throne as the king of Cormantia, a king of beauty, a king of dreams, the last king that Cormantia shall ever see. Yashara watched on, and she smiled warmly. And she thinks to herself, it's just as I've taught you, Fiannan. All the bonds that link us together, love, duty, loyalty, just crumble into dust if you give anyone the right little nudge. Even insecure young queens and sweet little princes who only wish to spread beauty and happiness. Show a person who they truly are at their worst, and they'll fulfill every expectation. And that is the end of tonight's session. I don't know. I don't know if you guys recall, but if I go back to a document on Galthor's Tower,
Yeah,
you found...
Fiannan was... Oh, God.
Yes, Fiannan, who was Galthor the whole time, you found her journal. And the final entry of her diary, which exposes her as Galthor and explains how she ended up corrupting the people closest to her into Count Balian the Beautiful, Winifred the Wrathful, and Ewan the Timeless.
Mhm.
The final entry read, "It is done. You were right. In the end, none of them hesitated even a moment to betray their queen. All the bonds that link us together, love, duty, loyalty, just crumble into dust if you give anyone the right little nudge. Rejection, temptation, even a chance for redemption. Show a person who they truly are at their worst, and they'll fulfill every expectation. They, meaning Fiannan's advisors, will spend the rest of their pitiful lives choking on the reward for their treasons. Thank you for teaching me this lesson, Master Arusian. You have always told me that light reflects lies, truth can only be found in the dark. I am tired of looking at the sun. The next time we speak, our work will be complete, and we can find truth together."
Oh my
And
gosh,
so-
I've got chills because I'm reading my
Yeah.
notes and it's the same thing you just said. I've got it like word for word. Holy shit. That's crazy.
And so in this, we see the depths to which Arusian, aka Yashara's tendrils, have wormed their way into both Amortica and now Corbantia. And
Yeah.
we perhaps have an answer to the question that is the last words of his sister and the title of our episode. Why, Seamas?
Holy
Potential
crap.
answer to how we fix it.
Yeah.
And that is all I
What
have for
Barry
you
told
for
me.
this week.
Holy crap, Ghost.
I would tell you
How?
that you could level
How?
up to level
Ghost.
21, but that doesn't exist.
It does now.
Never. Next time you're gonna emotionally wreck me like that, will you give me a heads up?
I'm going to be emotionally wrecking you guys from now until the end of the campaign.
Oh, I'm looking
So-
forward to
God.
it. Bring it on, Chris
Oh,
Wicker.
no. No.
Bring it on.
Oh, God.
It's all payoff. It's all payoff from here on out.
Oh, my God.
My friends, that's it for me.
Okay.
Wolf, it's your
Okay,
stream.
Ghost.
Take it away.
Absolutely
Yeah,
amazing.
thanks everybody for being here tonight. Appreciate you.
Yes, thank
and-
you.
Yeah, so we're gonna head off tonight and take it easy, everybody. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.